Hiya, everybody. Crazy team is out. The lineup is mad. It's not what anyone predicted. Should we have a look at it? Ooh, okay, interesting. Now, it looks like some of this is enforced because there's no Haaland, and you can't convince me the Haaland wouldn't have started. So clearly, that knock that he had against Newcastle is a little bit more serious than maybe was first anticipated. So that's a thing. This is how I think we're going to set up. Now, who bloody knows? Who knows, obviously. I'm assuming Haaland isn't a tactical decision, Ram. I'm assuming it's because because he got injured against Newcastle. There's no De Bruyne, which doesn't surprise me. Gundogan starting does surprise me. Bernardo Silva starting shouldn't surprise me. It's still a little bit more disappointing, as Dave Staffy just says there. I knew he'd shoehorn in Bernardo somehow. With that in mind, this is how I think we are going to set up. I think so. Might be totally wrong. My prediction is that Stones is going to start at right back, and that he's going to progress into the midfield in the same way that Akanji and Lewis did against Real Madrid in the first leg. It was the full backs going into midfield in the first leg, so I'm going to predict the same. Now, it may well not be that. It may well be Stones pushing up from centre back to do that. But my prediction is that it will be Stones starting at right back. If it isn't, I'm going to be quite concerned. But if it is Kusanov at right back, I'm going to back him to have a great game. And we are going to all support him, yeah? Of course we are. Because I personally, if he is playing at right back, I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to be throwing him in against Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe and Bellingham in a position that he doesn't play. That's my take on it. I hope he proves me wrong. I hope he has a wonderful game, and we will be backing him, of course, if he does end up playing at right back. The rest of the team does pick itself, though, to be fair. I assume it's going to be Gundogan in a slightly more advanced area. Foden, of course, playing in an attacking midfield position as well. But because Bernardo's playing, it does mean that I can't see any way of Savio not playing out on the left. And that disappoints me because I really think he should be playing out on the right. You guys know my thoughts on that. I know he can play very well on the left, but I just think he's much more of a threat out on that right side. So this is potentially how I think we're going to set up. If it is how we set up, it does make sense for it to be a Bernardo and John Stones right back and right midfield pairing. Which was the exact same as the Champions League final, to be fair. Stones did start at right back out of possession there. We'll see, though. We'll see. The midfield in possession looks very nice. It looks very nice. Stones, Nico, Gvardiol, no complaints there. In fact, I don't really have any complaints in terms of the rest defence, really, because we're going to be frail, realistically, no matter what we do. It's not a bad situation, to have that defensive block, that defensive five of, Kusanov, Diaz, Stones, Nico, Gvardiol. It's not the end of the world. But to me, this team's... Because there's Doku's not starting. De Bruyne's not starting. Haaland's not starting. This team, and Bernardo and Gundogan are starting. This team sort of screams retention and fear. And I think it also... I don't think this is a team to win the game. Does that make sense? I think that this is a team to not concede a goal in the first half. Maybe even until the 60th minute. And then, with like 30 to 40 minutes to go, you make a mad triple substitution of, Doku, Haaland, Kevin. That's my prediction of how this game's going to go about. That's maybe my prediction on what I think Pep is. What's his thoughts process there? I don't agree with it. You guys know what my team would have been. But this is the state of play. So it wouldn't surprise me if that is the case. We did, in fairness, we did touch on in the show yesterday, we did say the key thing is to not concede a goal. Because if we concede a goal, we're fucked, obviously. So maybe that is the thought process. Yeah? I don't know. I don't know. Haaland injured, says Manny. Well, he's on the bench, so hopefully he can, you know, come on for like 30 minutes or whatever. Mars, I'll be backing him to succeed. I don't want him to fail, but, you know, I've made my thoughts clear on I don't think he should be playing at right back. But if it's happening, then I don't care about being proven right. I want to be proven wrong, obviously. I want to have a good game if he's playing there. I don't think he will play there based on the lineup, but we shall see what we see. We'll see what we see. It's such a shame Akanji's not here, but that's a thing. We do have Doku, we do have Haaland, we do have Kevin to bring on. They're the real game changers. There's no one else really, and I'm not really looking at Ake, Lewis, McAtee, Nunes, Grealish to really change the game like that. Let me know what you think, though, guys. Haaland is not warming up. He's not playing. Why is he even on the bench, then? Hello? Surely he'll come on for like 30 minutes. Mind games, yeah? It's all a ploy. It's all a ploy to make Rudiger think that he's not coming against Haaland. Oh, that's the other thing as well. Rudiger's apparently starting. That's nice. You know, that's good. That's come out of nowhere. Well, not really. Ancelotti said it, but still. Yeah, I mean, if Haaland doesn't come on, then that injury is very frustrating. I don't really know why Haaland was still on the pitch, you know, when we were 3-0 up. Whatever. Guys, let's be positive, yeah? We're going to win 2-0. Yeah, this is not a team to win for me. I think we'll see what the real team is in the 60th minute. And then I'm going to start judging us going forwards. This team just needs to not concede a goal in the first half, and then we'll see what happens in the second half. Let me know what you guys think, though. I think we're conceding at least 4, says Succulent. Ethan says Rudiger will give fouls away on Marmoush. Hey, it's a big day for Marmoush. Is that main striker? Why do you think Pep forces Bernardo and Gundo into the starting 11? I understand the Bernardo one to an extent because he is, you know, he is still exceptional in terms of his versatility. The Gundogan does confuse me, especially because he played against Newcastle and he's not got young legs. So that does surprise me. I would have thought it would have been Kovacic, to be honest with you. So I'm a little bit surprised it was Gundogan. I was fairly happy. Kazoo says, I was fairly happy to stay until now, and now I know we're fucked. Proved Nobbins wrong, Kusanov. Absolutely, CJ. Kusanov, prove to me that you've evolved your game within a couple weeks and you can now play it right back. Prove that to me, mate. If that's the case. I would love that. I would love it. I would love it if that happened. Love it. I fear Haaland might not come on. Could just be there to scare Madrid, says IDK.
Welcome back, Ultimate 306. You're on a 9-month streak.
Big up to Ultimate, massive supporter of the channel. Thank you, matey. False 9 for 9 months. You think a false 9? I don't know if I think he's going to be more of a run with his movements maybe. Your random footballer, by the way, is Figo. That's a great pull. Figo, big up to you, Ultimate. Thank you for your support as always. You get your score predictions in, guys, if you haven't already done so. Alternative says I'd rather have Gundo than Kova. That's fairs. Belgian super subs. Not as positive as I was following the Newcastle game, says Dave. Yeah, this isn't the lineup that I really I ever really anticipated. Again, no one was going to predict this. Maybe you could have predicted, you know, Savio to play off the left. You know, maybe you would have predicted Bernardo to fit in there somewhere. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, very, very interesting side. Nico starting though, so that's nice. You know, I hope he has a good game. Hello, Toby. Yeah, Liverpool and Villa are playing each other as well. You know. If anyone wants to keep me updated on that, because Toby, I know you're obviously interested in that, let me know what's going on there. People on Twitter saying they saw Haaland crying after breakfast with team. Oh, Christ. Grealish and Doku after injury. KD better not start, so it's only Kova or Gundo. Need to make amends after getting smacked at Girona last season, says Ethan. City to win 3-1. Yeah, what's the scoreline going to be, mate? Good night of football, says Jack. Yeah, for sure. We could have kept the same lineup as the game we just won 4-0, except for the injured Haaland, says Kazoo. I would have done that in a very similar manner. Haaland knee, not 100% according to the MEN. That's an L. Fact Checker says, I think we'll play well with a false 9. I hope so, Fact Checker. I hope so. So interesting to see how will Real Madrid approach this game? How will they approach it? Will they smell weakness? Will they just go, hey, we're leading by a goal, so come break us down. We don't think you can. We've got Rudiger back in the side now. I don't know. There's no room for Camavinga, which surprises me. No room for Camavinga. I'm a little bit surprised at that. My BPM is so high. Fact checker, do you have a thing on? Shall I, if I can very quickly do it, shall I see if I can put my heart rate sensor on? I'm not going to lie, guys. I can't promise how active it's going to be because I feel like I'm going to be quite chill tonight, in before I'm not. But, you know, it is, to be fair, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is our last night in the Champions League this season. I don't think we're going to make it. I think that, you know, maybe we could draw tonight. I just personally can't see us winning by a couple goals. And, you know, penalties. The less said about that, the better. The less said about that, the better. Is anyone positive, though? Let me know. Maybe I'm being a negative Nancy. A negative Nobbins. What do you think? Oh, no, of course we will, yeah, Jack. And again, I do need to bring back the neutral watch-alongs in general. And of course we will do them when we get to the latter stages. Again, it's something I do need to sort out with my life, you get me? These are the champions. Right, where is my heart rate? Because I've got it. Bear in mind... Oh, there it is. It's already on the screen. Wonderful. Why is it already 100? Hello? Calm down, mate. There we go. There we go. Boom. I think that'll be all working now. Lovely. Well, didn't know I got a heart. What the hell? Not very nice. I'm always negative. I don't know if I am, Omar. I think I'm a realist. You get me? I think I'm a real one. As is a sad boy. Top right or like bottom right, do you reckon, guys? Where should the heart rate sensor go? I feel like you might want to go... I don't know. I don't bloody know. Let me know what you think. Should it go here or should it go here? Let me know what you reckon. Let me know what you're thinking. I'm nervous, says Thandeka. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. So you want top right? Okay, I could pop it in top right. There we go. Boom. Wonderful stuff, Ryan. When are you going, mate? I've got the disgusting feeling like I had when we used to pull Barcelona year on year. Oh, dear. Of course, there's a chance. There's always a chance. It's a good point, to be fair, Jack. Yeah, we'll have top right then. We'll keep it on top right. Yeah, thank you, guys. Top right it is. It's all fluctuating right now. Big and central, chill. Have I got it on right? It was like 100, and now it's at like 80. Right, there we go. Right. My prediction is, I'll go 1-1, I reckon. I'm not going to predict us to lose because I don't want to. You know? I don't want to. So I'm going to predict 1-1. I'm going to predict us to go out, though, to be honest with you. Again, the lineup here on TNT is that Kusanov is at right back. I'm going to reserve judgment. My initial thought is it will be Stones, but we shall see what we see. Habib says we're making it through, chat. No more negativity. Salah goal. This guy, man, really wants the Ballon d'Or, doesn't he? And it sounds like he should win it, to be fair. If I tell you what, if Real Madrid get knocked out tonight, I think that massively increases Salah's chances of Ballon d'Or. Because typically, they'd want to give it to a Real Madrid player. To be fair, I guess they could give it to a Barca player. Depending on how well they do in the Champions League. How are you doing, Spartacus? I'm doing well. I've started to rebuild my Lego Millennium Falcon. I got it. I had it years ago. You know, like I don't even know when. You know, like 15 plus years ago, I feel like. And we've kicked off. And it's been at my parents' house all that time. And over the years, you know, it's been getting broken and such. I finally moved it into my house. I'm currently rebuilding it. I'm starting from scratch, so I have taken it apart. So I'm building the exoskeleton right now. So I've been having fun doing that. And I've eaten today, boys. I've had fish and chips. Because as a sort of anticipatory stress feed. Does that make sense? It does look like it is... Wait, who even is that? Is that Stones? Yeah, so it does look like it is Kusanov out at the right-hand side. Okay. Come on, Kusanov. Big game from you. Big game. Lego is fun. Always loved Lego. Lego Star Wars is my boy. That's my boy. Kusanov is going to fucking pocket Vinicius Jr. He's going to pocket him. Easy, easy. Well done, John. Well done, John. God, John is lovely, isn't he? Oh, Yoshko is so fucking good. If Stones could just stay fit, then Gvardiol and Stones are just two unbelievable defenders to have on the pitch at the same time, man. They're so similar in how they just, like, can receive the ball like that. Isn't it wonderful? I'm very wrong, by the way. It does look like it's Savio on the right. Okay. Bernardo's a lot more central than I thought he was going to be so far, as is Gundo. How interesting. How interesting, guys. Yeah, look at that. It looks like you've got Nico and Bernardo. There we go. As Marmouche is peeling off to the left. Maybe today should be about vibes rather than structure, you get me? Let's do a Real Madrid and the power of friendship and whatnot. Oh, look at that. Rodrigo got megged by Yoshko. Yes, that's worthy of a goal. Come on. Get it up here. Get it up here, referee. Aisha says, chaos incoming. Hey, in a world of law and order, maybe chaos is the way forward. Well done, lads. That was very good. That was very lovely. If Nico has a good game, then I'll be a happy boy, you know. I'll be a very happy boy. Yeah, so Gvardiol is further left than I anticipated. Nico into Savio. Oh. There are a lot of tidy players in there, you know. You got Foden, Savio, Nico, Bernardo, Gundo. Lots of tight control. No, Jack. Although, to be fair, I didn't say that definitely won't happen. I just said that I don't think it should happen. You know. So far, he hasn't had anything to do. But we'll see, won't we? Look at Marmouche run. That's my boy. Bernardo? What are you doing, mate? How interesting. Bernardo's playing left midfield off ball. Huh. Because I was thinking one of the main reasons why I thought that was because, well, oh my god, Diaz has actually fallen over. Yeah, fairs, man. We've already conceded. Guys, really hope you enjoyed it. Literally one ball over the top. One ball over the top and we've conceded. So, that's happened. Yeah, fairs, guys. That's impressive, you know. 3 minutes in. Defensive shape, all set up. High line. Mbappe in behind. Diaz literally falls over. What the fuck is Ederson doing, man? What are you doing? Can you stop being shit in terms of your positioning, Ederson? It's actually pissing me off. What's the purpose of you being out there? What is the purpose? What's Diaz doing? What's Ederson doing? That's game. Yeah. You know what was crucial, lads? The crucial thing here was to not concede a goal at all, preferably. Never mind this early. So, that's it. And that's the game. Yeah, that's game over. I'm not going to dress it up or lie to you guys. That was the first time Real Madrid had any possession, any real settled possession. It was the first time I could go, oh, let's have a look at our defensive setup, shall we? Oh my god, and John Stones is down injured. Yes! 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 Yes, sir! I'm not gonna lie, guys. I really want to just go build my Lego Millennium Falcon right now. I just want to go build my Millennium Falcon. I'm so uninterested in this game right now. I really want to go build Lego. Yeah, lovely Diaz. Don't know what Ruben's doing there. Again, Edison's positioning. What's he doing? What is he doing, man? One ball over the top. It's just a shambles. It is a fucking shambles. Terrible. It's a lovely finish by Mbappe, of course. Oh my god, the stretch is being brought on. I'm gonna fucking... It's not enough to like lose, is it? You know, it's not enough to lose a match or get knocked out. That would be annoying in its own right. It's the fact that you suffer another injury. Was it like, yo, that paramedic's got mad what's the term? Talent. What was I saying? Literally like a minute before that, I was saying, oh, it would be such, you know, it would be so lovely if Stones could, you know, stay fit for like 12 seconds. And then that happens, and now he's coming off, and yeah. And sadly, guys, this is probably why we've got to get rid of him. I love John. I love John so much. When he's fit, and when he's available, and when he's on it, he is one of the best centre-backs in the, literally, one of the best centre-backs in the world. There's no other centre-back who can do what John Stones does, but he's always injured, and you can't rely on a defensive you can't rely on an injury-prone centre-back like that. So we've taken off Stones, who's an injury-prone centre-back. We've brought in Ake, who's slightly less injury-prone. So how long do we reckon he's going to last? Who's next on the chopping block? Who's after that? You know, what other centre-backs do we have to offer to the Lord? Oh, we'll be bringing on Rico Lewis, won't we? Yes, so in around the 33rd minute, Ake will come off, Lewis will come on, and bish bash bosh. Oh, Villa have scored. Interesting. It's not even like you can try to have hope for like a little bit of time. Such a shame. John always does this to me as well, man. He always sucks me back in. He always sucks me back in with a mentally good performance. I'm like, oh, maybe this is the time where he'll stay. Nah. And that's the end of that. Yeah, all the so now, I've no... This is the thing. I've no idea how Madrid were going to set up because one ball over the top and they score. It would have been really interesting to see what they would have done. Now they can do whatever the hell they want. Oh. Oh dear, guys. What a shame. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Let's score a goal, you know. You know? Can we watch the Villa game? Oh, dear. Hey, if we score a goal before half-time, I would have been happy going in, you know, 0-0. So if we can score a goal and make it 1-1 at half-time, then I'll be relatively happy, yeah? How about that? How about that, ladies and gentlemen? How about that? Stone's not played 6 straight games for City since 2018. That's, again, it's so upsetting because he is wonderful. That's, oh, really good by Phil. Oh, but I thought Bernardo was going to twat that. Yoshko. Yoshko. Oh. I need another weak foot screamer from Yoshko. And he fell over. And he's fouled him, has he? No, he hasn't. Never mind. Switch the channel, says DM. Why Sabas is down? I think we heard him. This hope will kill you. Look, here's the thing, guys. Marmouche is going to score a brace. And it's going to be a lovely time. It's going to be a lovely time had by all. 8 minutes, by the way. He made it 8 minutes. Do you guys see that tweet I put out? Was it last week? Was it last week? Where we've played our best back four for like a collective 90 minutes. Hikaru, pets. What do you want me to say? We are losing by 2 goals. One of our best centre-backs has just gone off injured. We need to score 2 goals at the Bernabeu. Wait. No, we've got to score 3, haven't we? To win? That's not being negative. That's being realistic. We're fucking losing, mate. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to lie next time? Yeah, don't worry, guys. And actually, we're going to win 5-1. Hello? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Oh. 3 to win. Yeah, big up. Don't worry, we'll score 2. We'll score 2, and then we'll win on pens. Where's the fast threat we had in the Newcastle game? To be fair, Mad Hatter, a lot of that is informed by the opposition. Newcastle were mental against us, man. They had a ridiculously high line a lot of the time, without allowing us to exploit it. You know, if Edison balls over the top, especially now we've conceded a goal early on. There's no need for them to be susceptible to those things. Diaz stinks as LB. Okay, chill. He's our best defender. He made an error there, sure, but he's still our best defender. Yeah, it's mad in at Spartacus. He's playing incredibly high in rights. How interesting. Again, sorry, what I was trying to say before we conceded that bloody goal is that out of possession, our 2 strikers are Savio and Marmouche. We've got Bernardo out at left midfield, which is really interesting. So when Gavardio pushes up, Bernardo goes central. So Bernardo's basically being a false winger, I suppose. Because he's starting on the left and then moving centrally when Gavardio pushes up. Interesting. Interesting. Even with that Diaz error, I just don't know why my goalkeeper's doing that. Why is he so high up? You're in no man's land, contributing nothing, offering nothing, pissing me off. Pissing me off, Edison. Why do you do these things to me? You make it so hard for me to defend you. You know that. I've been defending you for about 8 years. And this is how you repay me after all these years of together. Why is Ceballos of all players bossing us right now? Right, okay, here we go. This is the first time Vinicius has been on the ball. Come on. Oh, never mind. You've not got to Kusanov yet. I'm waiting for the test. And then we are going to scream Kusanov's name and back him. What does Bernardo Silva offer to the team? Versatility, utility, running around a lot, I guess. Doesn't mean I'd start him. Eddie's hired to clean up if Diaz gets a touch off the ball. Yeah, well, stinky boy. Come on, Kusanov! Oh, God. Okay, good work, Ruben. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Corner. It's a corner. False something, says Dave. That's crazy. Oh, come on. Offers cardio. Hey, it's more than some of our players can offer, in fairness. Ah! Ball in, and oh my God, I actually thought that was going to settle in the back of the net. Mad. Thought Bellingham was actually going to score that. Holland injured, yeah, he picked up an injury in the Newcastle game, didn't he? I'm not saying anything about that attacking sequence that just happened. Savio position, well, he's playing as a striker out of possession. Savak. I know it sounds stupid, but it is true. It is true. Sorry, yeah. Off ball he's playing as a striker. On ball he's sort of ghosting. He's sort of sometimes going off to the right. He was central earlier, but it is mainly Foden central and like Savio off to the right. Spartacus. Oh gosh. Oh, I don't like extra time. I would personally just get rid of extra time. Just go straight to penalties, please. I can't be fucking bothered. Right, Kusanov, come on, mate. He's literally just playing as an in possession normal right back as well. This is mental, man. That's a foul. Good work, Phil. Yeah. Foden's looked bright. You know, that's nice, I guess. Is it half time yet? Yeah, Bellingham fouls him there. Bellingham, who, by the way, should not even be on the pitch. Shouldn't be here. But, you know, whatever. Whatever, I guess. Right, Marmouche, I need some good delivery from you, sir. I want some Uber Eats looking ass with full tracking of the driver. I want that sort of delivery. I don't want any of these Just Eats not giving me proper tracking information, gets the postcode wrong bullshit. Yeah? Uber Eats or nothing. Yeah, fares or nothing. Right, what's happening here? Asensio Nico having a fight. Okay, yeah, real. Yeah, real. Real. I don't exist, says, are we playing poor or good? I'd say not good. Hello, Leon. How you doing, mate? I'm going to say the things for any step. Spartacus, yeah. You saying the things. Oh, gosh. Why does halftime matter? Well, we could bring on Doku, Hall, and De Bruyne in fairness. Marmouche again. Ball in. Easily cleared. It's going to be a throw-in, though, ladies and gentlemen. We need Rory Delap on the pitch. This is just like when I were a lad, says Bytalk, but we'd be losing to Barnsley rather than Madrid. I just don't want it to be a shambolic performance. You know, I don't, you know, I'm not going to get properly upset if we get knocked out, because I anticipate us getting knocked out, but I did sort of anticipate us putting up a fight. You know, I will say that much. If we were going to concede a goal, if I'm being honest, I thought we were going to get to half-time at 0-0. I did genuinely think that. I did really think it would be 0-0. I didn't think we'd concede a goal within 5 minutes. So once again, these lads just proving me wrong over and over. Mad. Your guess is as good as mine, Mad Hatter. See, Savio, I love you dribbling, but you can't be dribbling in the centre of the pitch when you're surrounded by 3 Madrid players. Those are not the times to dribble. The time to dribble is out on the wing, 1v1. That's when I want you to dribble. Oh my gosh, a Villa winning. Mad. Right. Come on, Kasanov, you got this. Into Mbappe. Oh my god, I thought the deflection was going to go in. Christ. Good work, Diaz, to be fair. Good block. Got a good foot on that. Good one, my boy. Why isn't De Bruyne starting, says Lizzie. Well, I wouldn't have started him, in fairness. Ball in. Again, Bellingham wins it. Gosh, Gavardio had to win that header. Otherwise, we would have been shafted. Good work. Good defending, Yoshko. Which season is worse, this or 1920? This one, I think. 1920, we played some lovely football. We scored over 100 goals in the league. That was still a very, you know, and I feel like that was more of a fun season. You know, I feel like there was also less work to be done because, you know, next season we did win the league relatively comfortably. I feel like there's more work to be done here, you get me? That season was just a season of, right, well, these injuries are mental, but, you know, it's basically this team can still do it. Oh, God, look at how easily Gundogan gets dribbled past, man. Mbappe, Diaz not closing him. Well done. Good block. The issue is, guys, we are playing right now as if we are hanging on to a lead. We are 2 goals down. And Madrid have been the better side going forward. So, you know, that's a thing. That is a thing that is happening right now. If Liverpool lose today, does that mean that we'll beat them at the Etihad? Is that how it works? Is it Arsenal's title to win, guys? Question mark. And to be fair, if they drop the points, it will be, won't it? Only 20 minutes have been played. Good God, man. It feels like it's so much more. feel like I've been here for 90 minutes. How is Aguero? I don't know, mate. I assume he's all right. Edison there giving Chouameni a push. Bernardo is being asked to mark Rudiger. This can only end well. Is that another block? Yeah, good work, Foden, with the pressing. Deflection. Yeah, good defending. That's nice. FA Cup, here we come, says Sarthak. Wouldn't mind that. Of course. Again, didn't expect us to beat Madrid. Just wants us to have a decent performance. Ball in. How many of these are we going to concede, guys? Well done. Who was that? Marmoush? Release it, though. Oh, you needed to release it. Omar. Omar. More like oh my. Can we bring Rafinha and Pedri in? Asks Spartacus. Arsenal to bottle it, says Leon. Hey, with Saka coming back, who knows? Oh, God. Well done, Kusanov. Good recovery to win it in the air there. Good work. Yes, well done. You can't meg him. Well done, Kusanov. Need to play high risk, says Roy. We just need to stop also, like, letting them come on to us as well. The Villa game's really good. Toby, mate, I'm sorry, but my shit team are playing, so I've got to pay attention to this. Oh, God, even Nico's making bad passes. This is how you know it's not our day, lads. This is how you know it's not our day. Right, come on, Kusanov. This is you all day. Easy. Easy. Okay, never mind. Maybe not easy. Okay, yeah, beaten too easily there again. This is not good. This is not good. Another corner. Oh. Who keeps putting Rio on the Real Madrid game, says Jack? It's a good question. All I can really hear is like, because again, I listen to the commentary very quietly. It's mainly on like McManaman's scouseness that I can hear. Can't really hear Rio or whoever the normal commentator is. Mbappe up against Gvardiol and Bernardo, to be fair. Lovely. Yeah, force them back, boys. Now maybe get the ball, because we sort of need to score a couple of times. Robert Stones, you got injured, mate. You got injured, matey. Within 5 minutes or so. You know. You know. How will we score? We won't score, because we need to get the bloody ball. That's what needs to happen. He's not, Jay. You're absolutely right. Well done there. Oh, Nico. No. Why are you letting me down, Nico? Yeah, Jack, we can just chill out. We can be like, we're not good enough to be in this competition anymore, yeah? We're not even good enough to win, so don't even worry about it. We can just, like, chill out. And it's like getting knocked out early enough whereby it's like, you know, it doesn't hurt as much. Like, if you get knocked out in the semi-final, it stings a bit more, you get me? And Marmoush with the foul. Good work, Omar, I guess. LB, I know, mate. Yeah, that's a bad foul by Omar. Studs on the foot. One ball over the top, and that's the end of it. They watched Edison against Newcastle. Is that it, Leon? Lads. Give me a goal before half-time, please. Have you noticed we lose every game Bernardo starts as Bigman? I'm not sure about that one. Here's Vinicius running at us. Mbappe's peeled off to the left. Ruben Diaz is like, where's my support? Oh dear. Oh dear. Well done, Ake, because Valverde was about to be in so much space all on his own. Good defending, Nathan. And intercepted by Marmoush. Good work. Now drive forwards and try to get us up the bloody pitch. God, there's 3 players on him, man. Christ. Please tell me why I played a high line from home versus the highest fast attack in the world, asks LB. You are not asking the right person, because I don't know the answer to that. I won't lie to you. It's the fact that it was like 5 minutes in as well. It's like, you don't need to be that aggressive off ball. You get me? Didn't need to do that. I'm glad I've already eaten my... Biter. I'm glad I've already eaten my stress food. I've eaten my fish and chips. You haven't missed anything, mate, apart from, you know, Stones getting injured and City conceding a stupid goal and City being a little bit tepid in attack as well. We're at the stage now where you only need one of Gundo, Cover, or Bernard on the pitch, I feel like. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we're sort of, I mean, we were never at that point, but we're sort of surely beyond that point now, where that has to happen. And yet, here we are. Yoshko, the ball is not quite good enough. Now Rodrigo can run, and it's another throw-in. Just not able to get any dangerous possession here. I know, Kazoo. I just want this game to be over. If we lose, I'll do a post-mortem tomorrow morning, like, you know, when I've had a chance to think about it a bit more and chill out. I don't want to do it straight after. I feel like I'll just be bored and annoyed. I want to go build my Lego. Ah! Right. Oh, well done, Kusanov. Well done. Yes. Why has Vinicius gone to the centre? Calm down. Look at the run of Savio. Oh. Gundogan didn't spot him. Right. Forwards, lads. Forwards. And Gundogan gave it away, and Gundogan fouled. And that'll be a yellow card as well, probably. Yep, there we go. That was a bad ball by Gundo. Such a shame. Welp. Get Gundo out, says Tio. Well, he's on a yellow, so now, so... You've got to take him off at some point. I don't even know what to say, guys, other than I just don't like how we've set up. That's a foul. Yeah. If Liverpool lose today, I'm not saying that we can win the league, but can we? No, Spartacus, no. If Liverpool do lose today, then I'll be a lot more confident with Arsenal winning it, though. I will say that much. I will say that much. Because it's not that many points now, is it? I don't think. Footy says Gundo doing a whole lot or nothing. Well, the issue is, guys, that we need 2 goals. So, low-key, take off Gundogan and Bernardo and put on KDB and Doku. Low-key, just go for it at this point. Like, we're 2-0 down. We're 2-0 down. Away from home, just go for it. Wow, another ball in behind. Crazy. Oh, this time Edison was on his line. Jesus, man. I don't like the out-of-possession setup, and I don't like the in-possession setup either. I don't agree with either of them. Spartacus, you need to chill. Roy, great question. I don't have the answer for you. Because I'm with you. I was like, well, Gundogan started. I thought if it was going to be anyone, I thought it would have been Kovacic. I wouldn't have agreed with that, but I would have understood it. I don't get the Gundo one. Very odd. Shout out to all these beautiful people, by the way. My members, my super chatters. You're all beautiful human beings. Let's have children. Let's do it, shall we? Shall we do it? Should we bloody do it? Well done. Easy, easy, Kusanov. You are the boy. Nice. In terms of direct 1v1s, Kusanov has won half of them. By the way, I mean, I'm keeping a tally. Keeping a tally. I've counted 2 so far, and Kusanov has won 1 of them. I've been very happy with it. Yes, I agree. I agree. Vandeka, I agree. Nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. Why not just bloody do it? Just bloody go for it. Yeah? This is just depressing though. Like we can't. It's not even like we've got the ball and they're camping. We can't even get the ball. That's a foul. Hello? Hello, referee. That's a fucking foul. What the fuck? And it's a yellow card, actually. That's also a yellow card. He fucking clatters Foden. Hello? Oh, dearie me, man. I know it doesn't matter, but come on, guys. We need everything we can get. How on earth has that not been given as a foul? That's insane. Foden does well to win it back. Should have won back possession for his team. And the referee's like, nah. He twats into him. He quite clearly twats into him. Like, what? Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie me. It's a good point, Mohammed. Why are we throwing it back to them? It was a bloody... I'll tell you what, right now, if I was a footballer, I'm not doing any of this bullshit throwing it back to the opponent if I feel like I've been unjustly done. That's... He doesn't give the other one for a foul, but he gives that as a foul. Referee? What are you doing? They're both fouls. But come on, man. What are you doing? Pissing me off. Pissing me off, man. Anyway, how bad is Stones' injury? Well, he looked pretty distraught when he came off, so I'd suggest it's quite bad. That means no Stones or Akanji again for however many months. Christ. It's only a matter of time until Ake gets injured again. Right. Come on, the boys. Away the lads. Where is my central presence? Yeah? My God, look at my back four. It's all over the sodding place. Who's picking up Rodrigo? Who on earth is picking up Rodrigo? Oh, fucking Lord, man. This is horrendous. And that's 2-0. Hooray! What are we doing? What are we doing, lads? What are we doing, lads? Yeah, this defensive display has been fucking embarrassing, man. Christ, the back four's all over the place. There's no one's picking up Rodrigo. Kusanov gets megged. Gvardiol gets sent. Ederson can't save it. Christ, man. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, Kusanov and Gvardiol both got shafted then. Welp. That's the end of that. Ooh. Defensively, we're a major disappointment. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm not being funny, guys. Like, just bring on all the attacking lads, because the defense is shit anyway, so who gives a fuck? You get me? Once again, to anyone who still wants to try to argue that the defense is not the biggest issue at City, we've conceded 5 goals. 5 of them. Yeah? 2 of them in the first 30 minutes. So I don't want to hear anyone open their dirty mouth and start talking about if only we could score more goals. We're going to score fucking 5, are we, lads? Come on now, what's going on? Not in an off-season, anyway. Not in a bloody off-season. Christ. You've got to at least try to be defensively solid and stay in the bloody game. What have we done? Not that. That's what. Thank you. Oh, Savio into Marmouche. That's a great tackle. It's a corner. I don't agree with how Pep set us up, but you know, there is to be fair, there is only so much you can do against a player like Mbappe when he's in the mood. You know, I don't think he played particularly well in the first leg. He's playing well here, obviously. Forget the game. Where's the silver lining? Don't know, mate. Don't know if there is one, to be honest. Don't know. What? Right, okay. Steve McManaman's just said, it's strange to see Marmouche taking set pieces. He's a set piece specialist, Stephen. He's a set piece specialist, Steve. He took them for Frankfurt and got many an assist. Mad Hatter. Oh, dearie, 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 dearie me. 48 goals conceded in the last 23 games. Is that right? Is that real? Crazy. Is that another foul? Cavadio, you're going to get booked in a second, mate, if you're not careful. Because Rodrigo keeps drawing fouls on you here. He even missed control that. He didn't even have to do anything. Ha, 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 ha. Look at my back four, man. It's all over the cunting place. Christ. Oh, yeah. Kusanov and Gavadio get spun for that goal. Deary me. Maybe not, Ian. Maybe not. That's another foul on Phil. Well done, Phil. Oh, now you book Bellingham, do you? I mean, it's irrelevant because Bellingham's been, again, not had a good game so far. But still, it's annoying. Phil, again, win the ball back. Good work, Phil. Yeah, again, winning another foul. I'm taking something, like Phil's played all right this first half. To all the naysayers who can shut the hell up, he's actually played all right when he's been able to be on the ball. So, you know, shout out to Phil, I guess. Winning fouls, getting possession back. Big up, big up. Respect, mad props. Excuse me. Yeah, does that mean he misses the next game? Or is it like, you know, is that reset now? It's too little too late for us. And again, it's also irrelevant. But, you know, it just would have been nice. Oh, Kusanov, that's not the ball. And that's a foul, is it? I thought I was going to get booked then. That's a W in my book. Not based on the last game or this one so far, Anthony. In general, I do agree with you. But I've not been impressed so far in terms of this game. Well done, Diaz. Good intercept. Can you win that on the touch? Oh, Savio. Huh? Who do Real Madrid play next? Who do they play next? Let me know. Let me know. We need a Kanji at right back, says Saham. Yeah, probably. Well done, Ruben. Well done, Phil. Oh, why can't Gundogan win second balls? Oh, Atletico Leverkusen. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. That is a fun one, to be fair. I'd love it. I'd love it to be Atletico. Come on, Kusanov. That's you all day. Yes. Yes. Easy. That wasn't a free kick, Mbappe. Chill out, mate. I'd like Atletico Madrid. I'd love a Madrid derby. That'd be fun. 2-0 PSG. Wow. You know what the frustrating thing is, guys? We wouldn't have had to have played bloody Real Madrid had we just, not been a shit in the bloody league stage. If we hadn't, bottled a 3-goal lead to Feyenoord. If we hadn't bottled a, was it a 2-goal lead against PSG? If we hadn't bottled, the lead against Sporting, you know? If all those things didn't happen, who knows what could have happened, yeah? Alas, alas, alas. Alas, alas, alas. It is irrelevant. Oh dear. Come on, Nico. Come on, Nico. Is that a corner? It's a goal kick. I can't even get corners, man. Yeah, to be fair, he does clearly pull Mbappe's shirt. That is a foul. It's clearly a foul. Oh dear. Christian, the attack is fucking irrelevant if you concede 5 goals. It's not even a conversation worth entertaining, and we know the attack isn't shit. How many goals we scored in the Premier League this season? We scored 4 against Newcastle. You have to keep it tight in a game where you're only losing by 1 against Madrid. Because there's always the chance that you can bring on De Bruyne and Doku and someone else, whoever, and change the game. Or go more for it. Yeah, can't create at all, Jeremy. That might be the most moronic thing you've ever said. And you said a lot of dumb fucking shit, so well done, Pet. Well done, you fucking idiot. Yeah? Why do people say stupid shit when I'm clearly already in a bad mood? Do you want me to call you out? Is that what it is? Do you want to get called a moron by me? Because I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Especially when I'm annoyed and in a bad mood. Like, what are we doing here, guys? That's just a little hint. Don't be a knobhead and piss me off if we're already losing. Because I will have less patience with you, and I won't even give you a warning. I'll just say, well, you're a twat idiot, aren't you? You know, there's no fucking, what's the term? There's no babying on this channel. You say dumb shit, I'll call you out for being a dumb idiot. Especially if we're losing. Do better next time, yeah? Use that little baby brain of yours next time. How about them apples? Pissing me off. Dumb shit. Anyway. That's the one, Jules, isn't it? That is the one. We don't want any more injuries. Alas, Stones within 5 minutes. Smiling through it's all a better idea, says Ayushi. Nah, if people say dumb shit, you're gonna get called out because you're pissing me off. Just don't be a dumb idiot. If you do want to be a dumb idiot, there are plenty of other creators you can watch where they'll be a bit more polite, where they'll think what I'm thinking, but they just won't say it out loud. So you're free to go and watch them. Brian, idiots rattle me. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, absolutely they rattle me. If idiots don't rattle you, then I'd suggest there's something wrong with you. Guys, all we need to do is score 3 goals. You get me? That's all we've got to do. Just score a hat-trick. That's all we got to do. That's all we got to do. Just score 3 goals at the bloody Bernabeu in an off-season. It can happen. It can definitely happen. You know, without Rodri on the pitch. Crazy. Is that a corner? It's a corner. Yes, big up. CJ, I don't agree with the lineup. I've made that clear. Michael says, I believe. You believe what? Oh, psych. There you go. That's fair. That's reasonable. That is reasonable. Oh my god, we can't even get throw-ins right. Never mind, it's a foul. Well done, Gundo. We need to put Aguero on for second half. Yeah, fairs, man. Fairs, let's do it. I prefer Kusava as a deep defender pinging long balls than being a right wing back, says Ayushi. Hey, it's a controversial statement, but I might agree with you, to be fair. I might bloody agree with you. Don't worry, guys. Marmouche is going to score a free kick here. No cap detected. None of these caps are... There is no cap on my head right now, yeah? There is 0 cap on my head. Because that's what's going to happen. He is Ian, yes. He is. Is Zubair, yeah. Oh, it's a really good defending by Bellingham, to be fair. Because that was destined for Ake's head. What? He's offside. How are you offside? Hello? Oh, Ake and Kusanov's offside. I'm surprised I was given as offside, but okay, fair. That's normally one of those where they don't give it, but then on like if it went in, then they'd think about the interceptions thingies. You get me? In it, Spartacus, yeah. Why do people say dumb shit like that, but actually think it? Like, why can't people just use their eyes? People read moronic things from a stupid account on Twitter, and they take it as gospel. It's like, whatever happened to, like, non-collectivized thinking? This isn't fucking Soviet Russia, guys. You don't have to be a fucking unimind. You can think for yourself. Anthony, I'll do what I bloody want. I'm not even getting rattled at the football. I just get rattled at idiots. And I do, because stupid people annoy me. This is why none of my friends are idiots. Because I don't want to be surrounded by stupid people. Right. Yeah, definitely, Stu. You are definitely an intelligent human being with a first-class education. Well done. CJ says we're taking the season off. A gap year for Pep. Maybe. I mean, that was nearly a good ball by Gunda, but Bernardo wasn't really there. Oh dear. Yeah. Hey, I've got merch. I've got Most People Are Idiots merch. If you guys want to rock that shit, I'm gonna get a shirt. If you guys want a Most People Are Idiots shirt, it's at the Knob Shop. It's at the Knob Shop. Why show me a replay of John? Why are you reminding me of his injury? Swine. Might watch Peep Show. I was watching Peep Show earlier with my fish and chips, to be fair. You get me? Oh, oh my god. I feel like that was the longest half of football I've ever experienced. Good lord, man. That was so fucking, what's the term? Draining. Christ. Spartacus, we can have a call in if you'd like, absolutely. Chance to be a fine thing. Oh my god. Right. Okay, what is the solution, guys? What is the solution? What is the solution? It depends on the fitness situation with Haaland. If he can come on, then, you know, that would be lovely. But I don't know if he, like, physically can come on. Yeah, I'm taking off Gundo. He's on a yellow card anyway. I'm taking off Gundo. I'm putting on Kevin. And I'm taking off Bernardo. And I'm putting on Doku. That's what I would do. We need to score twice. So you might as well just bloody go for it. Yeah? You might as well just go for it. And just have Marmoush, Savio, Foden, De Bruyne, and Doku all on the pitch at the same time. I probably wouldn't bring on Haaland if he's not fit. There's no point, is there? Yeah, if he's not fit, then don't bother. So, but do bring on Doku, do bring on Kevin, and take off Gundo and Bernardo. And just have a fuckload of attacking players on and see what they can do, yeah? And if they can't do anything, then they can't do anything. But at least we'll have tried, yeah? At least we'll have tried. Oh my god, you're right. We need 3? We need 3? Ha ha! Mad. I should probably make that a thing, shouldn't I? Yeah, if you guys want to go... by the way, there's a new design. Oh my god, there's a... Oh, speaking of idiots, there's a new... I'm really proud of this design, actually. Yeah, I spent a long time designing it. Let me see if I can get, like, a screenshot of it. I'm going to get it for myself as well and shamelessly plug it and advertise it. You guys know the war on reactivism, yeah? You guys know the war on reactivism? Which is like it's a movement that we have started on this channel. Basically, don't be reactive. Use your brain. and don't, you know, do like knee-jerk reaction bullshit, I've got a design to that effect. Where is it? Where is it? Look at this. Guys, I'm not being funny. That is the best thing I've ever made. Look at that. Look at that. Lads, if you want to fight, you know, fight the good fight, the war on reactivism, use your brain, don't give in to knee-jerk reactions and all that bollocks. If you also want to support your boy, you can go get some fucking clothing wear with this sick design. It's a brain wearing and it's going to war. Why is it a brain? Because reactivism is an anti-intelligence movement. So if you are against reactivism, you're a smart boy, and it's a thing. So there we go. There we go. It's a thing. Brian, first of all, not true. Secondly, Pet, no one has played well this season. Pipe down, Pet. So there we go. If you want to go support your boy, you can go cop a t-shirt or a hoodie or whatever. I'm going to be getting one. I'm going to be getting one because I want one. You get me. You get me. Spartacus, did you want to have a phone in, by the way, mate? I can't see you in the chat. Can't see you in the Discord. No, excuse me. Excuse me. Like, comments like this just aren't helpful, guys. We've conceded 5 goals, and Pep set the team up in a really weird way. I'm not expecting the attack to be able to do anything, quite frankly. The team is really weird. It's really weird. Yeah? It doesn't help to... What's it? They've equalised. Who scored for Liverpool? Get Foden, Marmish, and Nico out and pack it up for Liverpool. Yeah, reasonable. That's reasonable, to be fair. Let's have a look at the... Is it 2-0? It is 2-0. Oh, Trent scored. Boom. There you go. Interesting. Oh, fair, Spartacus. No worries, mate. No worries at all. It's not been ideal, has it, IDK, in fairness, yeah. But again, that's clearly an instruction, isn't it? Because I saw it be amazing against Newcastle. Savio hasn't forgotten how to run. Like, there's clearly an instruction to not engage in a really high press, is there? You get me? Salah with another goal. Salah with another goal and assist. This guy's actually going to break Kevin's record, isn't he? That's upsetting. That's a bit upsetting. But hey. Hey. Asensio is stinky, says Tayab. Oh, I thought he meant the Real Madrid one. I was like, what? He's been playing well. But yeah, you mean the one who's playing for Villa. That's reasonable. Holland's not even going to win the Golden Boot. God, this season's gone from bad to worse. Has to play versus Real. Has to be in Bernardo's contract. Yes, sadly, Bernardo and Gundogan, we know that they won't offer us anything, to be honest with you. We know that they won't really offer us anything at this stage. I don't really see the point of them being on the pitch. No, Spartacus, totally agree, mate. Yeah, big up, Jack. Thank you for getting the likes up. Yes, sadly, on an individual level, I don't think any of the defenders have held themselves in particular glory. You know, Diaz got a little bit done for the first goal. Stones obviously went off injured. Kasanov and Gavardio both got a little bit done for the second goal. Ake's the only one. Ake's the only one who hasn't either got injured or made a mistake which contributed to a goal. So, big up to Ake, I guess. Can we win the FA Cup? Yes, we can. Because we are technically the best team left in it, aren't we? Because there's no Liverpool, and there's no Arsenal, and no, Forest is still in it though, aren't they? Forest is still in it. So maybe not. Depends on the draw. Yeah, the highlight in that back four. I did say that at the time. Where's my back four? What is going on? Yeah, Kusanov got megged. Gvardio got sent, and it's a goal. Oh, excuse me. I've jinxed it now. Is Ake gonna cause a mistake for a goal now? Mad. 20-year centre-back has never played right-back before in his life, is struggling against arguably the best winger in the world. Yeah, who'd have thought it? Not me, that's who. Who would have thunk it? I don't really get what we're asking Kusanov to do in possession either. I don't really understand where the benefit's coming from. Do you get me? Like, he's just sort of floating in and around the right side of the area, but I don't really know what we're expecting him to do. And again, that's not a critique of Kusanov. If Lewis is on the pitch, I know why he's there. We can all talk about his, potential defensive issues, but we all know what is happening on ball. I don't really get what we're asking Kusanov to do. It's very confusing. False wing back, says Lizitz. Isn't it odd, though? Isn't it odd? I don't get it. There's obviously some idea there to try to overload the right side. But it's... Yeah, we haven't played like this all season. Very confusing. Very confusing. Not sure. Don't really get it. Is that it, IDK? Do you think maybe trying to ping in balls from the right side, to trying to find the runs of Marmoush? Maybe. I don't know. Very odd, though. But yeah. Very, very confusing to me. I did say this isn't really a team to win the game. I thought it was a team to not lose it. Sadly, that didn't happen. Jack. Indeed, Ayushi, indeed. Nunes missed an open goal. Of course he bloody did. It's Darwin. Seems Kusanov was to play more of a right centre-back with Stones inverting, but with him out and Ake in, it's weird. Of course he's missed a tap, and it's bloody Darwin Nunez. Christ. I'm not being funny, guys. If you don't want Arsenal to win this title, and I think most people who watch my shows don't anymore, you're gonna want Liverpool to win this game, because right now, if Arsenal win their next game, there's only a 5-point difference. Yeah, mad Toby. That's what I've just been told. It's crazy. It's crazy. We knew as a collective we weren't beating Madrid, feeling our players with pure vibes and imagination. But now Omega, I do agree with that to an extent. But at the same time, I don't want us to go out on a whimper. Yeah, I feel like we should still be able to not. I feel like we shouldn't have conceded 2 goals in one half of football. You get me? I don't know. I mean, this is once again a wonderful game for the Nobbins agenda, because Lewis hasn't started and we've been shit defensively. So, like how we keep saying that it's not an individualistic issue. It's a systemic one. You get me? It's a thing. CJ, I think I agree, mate. And I hate that. I hate to say that, because once again, look at what Stones did. Look at what... By the way, I can't see these I can see these messages on my overlay, but I can't see them on my chat. Jack, or a moderator, can you confirm? Why can I see the messages on the overlay, but not in the chat? Also, don't spam. But, like, why can't I see it? Can someone let me know? Can a mod let me know? Is it like being held back for approval or some bullshit? Let me know. Michael, I do offer phone-ins, but that is for my members of a certain tier or my Patreon members. If you want to phone in, usually at halftime. I guess we could do it to full time. Maybe for some games. Excuse me. Pep has to make some changes, even though it probably won't matter. It won't matter now, Zubair. I agree, because we're 2-0 down. 2-0 down, and that's a shame. And that's a shame. Spartacus, I think that you as well, to be fair. I think we align on basically everything. United's revenue's down 12%. Doesn't really surprise me because of the lack of Champions League football. So I guess that makes sense. Is it because, like, can you see on... Can you, like... It's definitely on YouTube. Can you not see, like, a message which says, like, you know, approve or something? I don't know. I don't know. I do agree, Kazoo. I do agree, Kazoo, that I personally don't think that Pep should have done this. That's a lovely finish by Trent, by the way, to get the equaliser. Big up. I've not watched as much Liverpool as I would have wanted to this season. Have we made any changes? Doesn't look like it. That's a shame. Yeah, no changes. Okay. Maybe it'll be a change in setup. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? A Magic Mike. I can't lie. You know, it was so obvious that the treble was our peak. Of course it was. It's not going to get better than... Well, it was actually the quintuple. It's never going to get better than winning 5 trophies in a calendar year. And winning 3 in a row at that time, and then winning 4 in a row, and having a player win the Ballon d'Or, like, you know, we're in the glory days.
Not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble.
Kundor and Bernardo still on neutral face.
Normally, Jack, if you're a mod, you can see comments to be approved. Oh, yeah, so there's an immediate change. Yeah, Foden's gone to the centre. I thought, even something like that, I thought it was mental that we didn't start Savio right wing. Because whilst Foden is good at tracking back, and, you know, the game against Newcastle evidenced that. By the way, Nico's not had a good game. I will say that much. He does keep giving the ball away in very frustrating areas. That's a shame. I was very surprised that, you know, Savio just didn't start at right wing, right midfield, out and out. But there we go. Sean. Okay, Sean. Sean, we're going to play a game. We're going to play a game here, Sean. Thankfully, you're one of the sane people who doesn't, you know... You're against the war on reactivism, in which case you should go buy the shirt. But let's play a game, Sean. What do you mean by Foden does need to step up? Tell me what you mean by that. Quantify that for me. Quantify that for me. What does that physically look like? Let me know. Oh my god, is Nico giving away the ball again? Nico! I mean, good Rodri foul. Stop being stinky. Hello? If it was sarcastic, I apologise. But I'm assuming it wasn't because you prefaced it after. I can't tell over text anyway. Yeah, Nico just wanted to see Vinicius's blunder, that's all. That's all it was. Yeah? Savio up top. It's a waste, Harry. It's a waste. Which goalkeeper would I want in the summer? If we're getting rid of Edison, probably Chevalier. However you, I don't know how you pronounce it yet. Chevalier? Chevalier? I feel like it's Chevalier. Lille. The Lille keeper, please. He just wanted his trousers, Ayushi. It's chill, it's chill, it's chill. He just wanted to sell them after the game, yeah. You get me? Oh, speaking of that, I don't know if it's relevant, but speaking of that, my nana, last 2 years in a row, has got an Edison shirt from Edison. You know? One was at Everton. At Everton last season. I can't remember the one this season. Pops Medallion, I personally agree. That's a really good tackle. Was that by Chouamani? Can we win the ball back? Can we win the second ball? Second ball, second ball, second ball, ball. Second ball, second ball, ball. Yeah, Nico's... And I'm a big Nico fan. I've not... I feel like he's misplaced a fair... How many passes? Yeah. 85... Now, normally, pass accuracy isn't, you know, a relevant stat. But for a position like Nico's, it sort of is. He's not... Whoa, Anthony. He's not garbage. Let's calm down, mate. He's a very good player. He's just made a couple of errant passes, that's all. Well done, Bernardo, getting back. Good lad, good lad. Oh, wow. Are we about to concede a third? Oh, Savio, don't go to ground there. Oh, he hits well over. Good. Yeah, only an 85% pass accuracy for considering that Nico's been given the Rodri role. That's not ideal. It's not ideal. Yeah, poor shot by Rodrigo in the end. That's fine. That's fine. We take those. We allow that. We allow it. We allow it. Thank you, Anthony. I don't agree that Nico's garbage, though. Go watch my Nico analysis video. He's a very good player. It's not a statistic. Right, that's fine, Sean, but I'm asking you to quantify it. What do you mean by step? Because, quite frankly, saying a player needs to step... We've touched on this a lot, you know, on this channel. It's particularly when a setup is poor. Tell me what it means. What does it mean? Quantify it for me. And if you can't quantify it, then it's a meaningless thing to say for these purposes. For example, there's no point in saying he should be creating something when a player isn't receiving it in the correct area, or there isn't enough urgency around that player, or there's not enough supporting runs. It's not enough to say they should score a goal when those situations aren't even being created. This is why it's not valuable to use statements like step up. It is a meaningless statement, I'm afraid to say. It's a meaningless thing to say. It's a very good point, Nat. Oh, well done, Ruben. Yeah, it sadly doesn't mean anything. Again, particularly in a circumstance where everyone is underperforming. Or the team is just not set up optimally, or is just not set up well. And also given the context that, you know, there are 11 players on the pitch, and it is a team game. You get me? That's the thing. That's the thing. I'd also say it's probably our best player in the first half. It's not saying much, because I don't think anyone played well, but I would still conclude that. Can we score a singular goal? Yeah, let's not get greedy. Oh, Ruben. Connor, thank you for following, mate. Yeah, I'd like a goal. That would be nice. That would be lovely. This is such a weird game from like a game state perspective. I feel like the City players probably don't even believe that they can win this game right now. I support City, Connor. How about you? I personally think it's a weird team, fact checker. I wouldn't have gone with it. For me, I think it's wrong, yes. Very confused as to why both Gundo and Bernardo are starting. But there we go. Oh, God, I thought Edson was going to spill that to a Real Madrid player. Oh, God, we can't even clear our bloody lines. Good God, man. Oh, God, Vinicius is spinning Gundo here. Well done, Marmouche. Easy out. You're an Arsenal fan. Big up to you, Connor. What do you think your chances are this season, matey? Excuse me. Ha 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 ha. Oh my God, well done, Diaz. Christ. Oh, Cavado, you had so much more time there. Spartacus, that's a great analogy. That's a foul on him, is it? Yes, well done. Pep said we only have a 1% chance of winning. Maybe that informed his lineup. Oh, God. Yeah, there's a difference between a player being bad and a player being, like, actively against you. You get me? Like, actively detrimenting the side. You get me? It's not really Sean, though, is it? It's not really Sean, though, is it? Because where's the magic been from Kevin this season? Where was the magic from Kevin in the first leg? It was nowhere. Because the setup was really weird. Also, he just had a bad game, to be fair. But the point is that you can't really make that as any sort of point or argument when there are far wider systemic issues at play. If the whole system is absolutely fine and you're on top, then you can talk about, a little bit of magic or a player to unlock something or to break a block. Then that's fine to talk about it. But you can't be talking about that when the entire team for the entire season has been shambolic systemically. Like, you can't do that. Do you see the difference there? Right, but Sean, you see the point. You can surely still see the point, right? No player's really been able to do that consistently all season. None of them. I'd say that Gavardio has been our best player this season. He's been stinky today. It's not simple enough as that when the whole system and the whole team are underperforming. 1-0 PSV, big up to the PSV. Yeah, big 'em up, big 'em up. Mad Hatter, thankfully we only need to get top 5. And thankfully, Chelsea are having a bit of a stinky time right now, which is nice. That's a good thing, isn't it? Apart from that, yeah, it's upsetting. Who would I rather win the Champions League? What are my options? I'd like Bayern to win it, so Vinny can, come manage City after Pep. I'd love Bayern to win it. I know they only just squeezed past Celtic, but you get me. Do you get me? Well done, Kusanov. That's you all day, mate. Well done, Kusanov. See, if it's a game of straight line speed, Kusanov can do that, man. He can do it. He can do it. Hey, if we want to go for this game, then we should really be taking off Gundo, Bernardo, bring on Doku, Kevin, and just go gung-ho. That's what we should probably be doing. Bournemouth for picking pace. You're not wrong, mate. You are not incorrect. I know we've got a couple more tricky games, but after that, don't we have some relatively nice games? I think. I feel like we've got a relatively favourable run-in. You get me? I feel like we do. Almost 150 likes. Well done, guys. Big up to you. Big up to your mothers. Big up to your mothers. Here's Yoshko. See there. We get into a good position. That was actually quite nice. And then Yoshko uncharacteristically just misplaces the pass. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. Oh my god, I thought Mbappe was going to get a hat-trick then. Christ, well done, Edison. Look at Pep with his little bald head. He's offside anyway. That's not the first time that Valverde's just had so much space. He's had the entirety of that right wing just to shaft us. You get me? Kusanov is a cutie, absolutely. Big up to him. Big up to him, man. Will we get a shot on goal this game? Good question. Good question. Good question. I don't know the answer. Can you tell what approach is to the game? No. No, to be honest with you, I can't. I can't really. I don't agree Ancelotti's better than Pep, though. We need to chill on that. I'll entertain that conversation when, he's won back-to-back league titles. Maybe this will be the first season for it. Maybe this will be the season for it. Keep taking Mbappe off. Like you're winning 5-2, mate. Like come on, mate. You don't need to keep him on the pitch. It's fine. Let us off, yeah. Let us off. Easy hold for Ederson. Nice. Eric Garcia would never allow us to happen. Oh yes, Savio. Just run. God, look at Rudiger, man. Run at him, mate. Run at him. That's a really good tackle. It just like little things like that, just a pass by Savio. It's not quite good enough. Needed a bit more pace on it there. A bit more pace on it. Oh god, we're crossing it to our non-existent height of an attack. Good lord. We don't even have our meat shields to act as a decoy here. Is this our worst game this season? Good question. It's a corner. Definitely not Southwark. I'll do one tomorrow morning. How about that? I'll do one tomorrow morning. You get me? Right now, I'm in Lego Star Wars mood. I want to go build my Millennium Falcon. I want to try to do a fifth of it every day so I can build it in 5 days. It's 300 pages of instructions, guys. It's the Ultimate Collector's Edition from like 20 years ago or something. It's a dusty corner. Hooray. Straight. We can't even get the set pieces right. Oh my god, I thought the referee was one of our players. Now I've just realised that we got no fucking presence in the counter. Yeah, nice, man. Last 30 minutes of Arsenal. Yeah, as a game, that was pretty poor. I nearly swallowed the spirit level. Jesus. Yeah, what is our worst game? Worst game this season? Oh my god, we've conceded again. It's an Mbappe hat-trick. Fucking hell. Oh my god, guys. Welp. I just don't know what we're doing. We conceded 6 goals. We've conceded 6 goals, guys. Six. Yeah, I just... So bad. It's a very good finish, of course. Ederson nearly gets something to it. It's just too easy, though, guys. It's far too easy. Far too easy. Yeah, the attack. Oh, God. And this is annoying because Haaland was catching up Mbappe in terms of Champions League goals. We've let Haaland down tonight, guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. And again, you know, if you can stay in the game, if this is 0-0, and you stay in the game up until like the 70th minute, and you make the changes, then it's an interesting, proposition, isn't it? As it is, no. Oh, Nico, no, you needed to pass that, mate. Yeah, we did not play well today. I thought we played decent in the first leg overall. I felt like we deserved a draw there. Today, we've absolutely deserved to lose quite easily. Who's cute to me or Pep? Definitely me. I'm not bald. Hello? Okay, just so slow to second balls. Once again, there's just no urgency in the play because we've got players on the pitch who physically too many players on the pitch who again can't do it. Don't really get that. Don't quite understand it. It just seems so obvious to me to replicate the Newcastle game. At least in terms of personnel. Very odd. Not sure I'm going to understand that. Yeah. I don't really know what to say, guys. Okay, chill out. Our 4-0 was better than this. Let's calm down, commentator. Let's fucking calm down. Let's not compare the two. Oh, space for Yoshko. Nico to get sent off. Hey, why not? Chill. Pep sets up to fail, says Dave. I agree. I think the setup was incorrect. Very confusing. Control gimmick at the Bernabeu, you know. And yeah, we just concede 3. Good lord. Very confused. Very confused. Oh, Courtois, mate, you don't need to do that to us. I mean, this is how desperate we are. Like, Foden's taking a shot when he's got, like, an inch of clearance between him and the defender. That's how desperate we are right now. Thoughts on Kusanov today? I actually think that he's been, in relative terms, I actually think he's been all right. This game has just confirmed to me that he's not a right back. I already knew that information. In the context, I think he's actually had I think he's been fine. You know, he did get done for the second goal, but again, I'm not going to hold that against him. It's not his fault. I'm still a bit confused as to what he's supposed to be offering in possession in this shape. And again, that's not a critique of him. That's a critique of whoever's telling him to play there. PSG are battling Brest right now. Big up. Mbappe for Ballon d'Or. Hey! We'll have to see. Right now, I mean, Salah's obviously having a much better season than Mbappe, of course he is. But a lot of it is, what's it? Champions League weighted in the last 10 years or so. You get me? Habib, we must have been watching different game then, mate. Maybe you didn't see the second goal, I don't know. This has been the first time I've stopped watching a City game. I feel like the team's given up, says Spartacus. Yeah, they don't believe they can win. And to be fair, they are down by 4 goals. But yeah, it's a thing, isn't it? We're in the 65th minute. This game just ends. Christ. Should be 5-0, says Maverick. Well done, Kusanov. Up against Mendy, that was. Oh, Foden, that is shit, to be honest, mate. I don't know what the hell you're doing there, Phil. That is crap. That is crap. Why are you showing me the goal again? I don't want to see it again. I just don't know. There are so many bodies there for City. For the Mbappe's third. There are so many bodies there for City, but like there's... And yet there's still so much space for Mbappe. I don't get that. I just don't get how there can be so much space. Don't really understand it. Don't really get it. Oh well. 2 balls on the pitch. Multi-ball. My God, man. Valverde is like not a right back. I feel like that's surely something that we should be looking to attack. But no, just can't even do that either. What a shame. I doubt City turn to Man United, James. I'm pretty sure this is just an off-season. And we will be back next season. Sonic Boom, everyone's ghosting, mate. And again, I'd still say he's been our best player, to be honest with you. Matty, I'll tell you what. At this point, you might as well bloody go for it. Because it's absolutely stinky. Absolutely stinky times had by all. Villa hit the post in the 95th minute. Jesus. Cheer you up. It'll be better next season, I guess. When Rodri is back. And when we move on some of the old-timers who can't run for shit. You know? Question mark? That's what'll happen. Hopefully that's cheered you up. Villa almost beat Liverpool. Mad. It's half term for Habib. I'm going to have a great evening. I'm going to go fucking... What's it? And can't defend for his life. Well, fortunately, he's not a defender. Yeah, Ashfaq, you are quite correct. Pep too low to some players, says Oliver. Yeah, look, we've had some wonderful times in the last few years. Yeah, we've had a player win a Ballon d'Or. We've won the treble and then the quintuple. We've had 4 in a row. But we didn't build well enough in terms of the summer. That's our bad. So that's the thing. Worst performance under Pep, says Oliver. I think the Southampton one was worse. You know, that League Cup one in the treble winning year. I feel like that was probably... Actually, no, the Aston Villa one. I still think Villa was worse than this. Pep has finished. Another very intelligent comment by Sonic Boom there. I can tell that you have a first-class education. One consolation goal, guys. Let's call it a day. Oh, God. That's not very nice, Liam. Oh, I thought you were just calling me that. Why have we left Ake 1v1 against Mbappe? That doesn't seem very fair. Well done, Ruben. Jesus, man. Christ. Excuse me. Yeah, to be fair, Spurs are worse than us. I'm excited for Echeverry's arrival. Yeah, why not? Should be fun. Should be a fun time. There's 20 minutes left. Can we score 5 goals? Again, Sonic Boom, that's a third very intelligent comment. If you really think that, then I don't really know what you think you're thinking. Which defense are going to stop this Madrid team? Well, you don't have to concede 6 goals, though, do you? That's the thing. You don't have to concede 6 goals. You don't have a chance if you're conceding 6. You get me? It's a good point, Spartacus. I still can't get over that first goal. Yeah, and I agree, Ayushi. I know that Ruben did bad for the first goal, but his blocks have been quite important today. They have been quite important. Why no changes? I think Pep I think that third goal especially has made Pep accept that it's over. And he's like, well, what? We've got Liverpool in a few days. What's the point of actually wasting their fitness? Yeah, this idea that Real Madrid are this all-encompassing attack, like they aren't, are they? Like, there have been some teams this season who have kept them out. It's not like you can't ever stop them. And even if you can't, you don't have to concede 6. You get me? IFL, thank you for the super chat, mate. Haaland occupies defenders. We can see that now. Totally agree, mate. Totally agree. Haaland is vital, and him not being available is obviously a massive blow. Maybe we couldn't have won even if he did play, but it just sets you back massively, doesn't it? Just set you back massively, which is a shame. No point in making changes, you say. Perhaps. Nico, good work. Here's a fortune for IFL. Life is like a dog sled team. If you ain't the lead dog, the scenery never changes. Okay? Interesting. Very interesting, IFL. There's a fortune for you. Oh, God. Need to press them. Oh my God, we keep... Why do we keep giving Mbappe that space, man? Can we stop that? Just... We're just like giving him all of the burnabout. It's so weird. Sadly, I don't think Nico's played that well today. To be honest with you. I don't think anyone has played very well. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 players who've had like a 6 out of 10. But I don't think anyone's played well. I'm very Oh, God. Edison's forcing to save. Ayushi, I think he's like basically accepted there's no point even bringing on Kev. Because what's the point? You get me. Foden, what about him? He's probably been one of our better players, guys. Again, not saying much. Not saying much at all. But it is a thing. Casar's played very well. I can't say he's played very well when he got megged for the second goal. You get me. It's a good point, Spartacus. Ha 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 ha. Holland's your man of the match. Yeah, reasonable. Oh, God. I know Stones got injured, but I still don't get why Stones didn't start in midfield. Didn't really understand that idea. Oh, dear. It's a corner. Indeed, Spartacus. It's very low, but it doesn't change it being the case. Oh. Prediction against Liverpool. We're probably going to lose, mate. That'd be my suggestion. That'd be my suggestion. My God, why can't we even do corners? Jack, if you just turned it off, that's reasonable. PSV Juve. Is that like actually interesting? Oh, it's actually 3-3. Fairs, man. That's fairs. Kvadio might be injured. Wait, what? What?
Here we have the fabled fixture Real Madrid versus Manchester City. After a 3-2 loss in the first leg, there was some belief amongst City fans that they may get to extra time. Here is the predator of the hopes and dreams of this game. Bald fraud sets us up with a 20-year-old CB at RB and 2 pensioners. What a twat.
Thanks for that, mate. Oh, that's really good by Foden. Oh, Savio. What a shame. We did have a shot and then Foden just did some nice dribbling there. Sadly didn't really come to anything. What a shame again. He's down. Keep on playing, lads. Who gives a fuck, man? Oh, Bernardo? Oh. You had Foden on the edge of the box. Probably should have picked him, Bernard. Oh, dear. Ceballos was down. He was fine. You got to play on in those moments, especially... It did look like a foul, in fairness, by Bernard. So the goal probably would have been disallowed. But there we go. Yeah, Colin, I know. Oh yeah, sorry guys, I lied to you. I said how there was going to be a We Are the South Stand stream yesterday. Cove from Facundo. Okay. What was I going to say? We Are the South Stand, but they're in Madrid. So I lied to you. Apologies. Excuse me. Sam, you're more than welcome to stay, but do not spam, please. There's no spamming here, thank you. Who do I think will win the Ballon d'Or? It depends, JJ. Right now, because we all know that the winner of the Ballon d'Or isn't necessarily the player who had the best season. You know, see Messi versus Haaland. Right now, the best player has been Salah. But, you know, if Real Madrid win the Champions League, then you'd probably give it to a Madrid player. Yes, Anthony, he's definitely an unreliable 10. Last season definitely didn't tap him. I love how we've still got morons talking about the attack. What is that number in that left side of the brackets? Can someone please let me know? Can someone please let me know what the number in that left side of the brackets is? Thank you. I'll ask the question again. Can someone please let me know what that number is on the left side of the brackets? That would be great. Thank you. Battles between Salah and Rafinha, says Mars. Yeah, hey, if Barca win the Champions League, it could be a Barca player. Could be a Barca player. Right now, it should be Salah, shouldn't it? Like, he's clearly had the best season. In my view, anyway. In my view. You get me. Kova will score 4 goals today, I reckon. That's what I reckon is going to happen. Southwark, it just pisses me off. And it's like, again, Matt, you're a moron. Shut up. What are you talking about? He has not even been shite this season in the first instance. As much as people say he has. I'd say it's been, what, like, average or whatever. We can rely on him. We've been relying on him since fucking 2019. Use your brain. Don't be an idiot. We've conceded 6 goals. Why is anyone talking about any attackers? Yes, so I need to get my fucking most people are idiot shirts and just like point to it at this point. It is so boring. We are in February and you guys are still talking about attackers. What is wrong with your tiny pea brains? It's 3-0. We've conceded 6 goals on aggregate. And I've got cretins crying about attackers. Get your head screwed on. No, Matt. Piss off, quite frankly. It's nothing to do with bias. You're an idiot. We've conceded 6 goals and you're talking about an attacker. Shut it, pet. Yeah? Shut up. I'm not going to baby you. I'm not going to hold your hand. I'm not going to be nice to you. If you say dumb shit, I'm going to call you a dumb shit. If that upsets you, hold it, quite frankly. Hold it. So many fans do not deserve so many players in this team. So many fans do not deserve to even comment on fucking football sometimes. Christ. We got 6 goals and I got crybabies picking out attackers. Shut it. Yeah, big brain. Yeah, hold that. Well done, Crow. This is big brain o'clock. Absolutely. Yeah, Havoc. It's just pissing me off, man. No, Matt. Go back. I'm not going to repeat myself. Go back, because my reply to you will be the exact fucking same. It will be the exact same. I don't know how many times I have to say it. It's getting boring. I really thought my point keeps getting proved week on week on week on week on week. And I've got babies who don't want to listen. It is incredible. It is quite incredible. The defense is depleting like the ozone layer. Nico's fouled there. Yeah, big up, big up. Worst performance from Pep of all time. I'm still looking at that Champions League final, Lizzie. I to this day, I will never understand why Wanafurna or Rodri didn't start that day. I'll never understand that. We'll never understand that. It's crazy. Macronical, mate, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. I'd back Arsenal to beat Madrid. I can't lie. I can't lie. Can't lie, won't lie. Yusuf, you've ended this incredibly high-class, high-intelligence comment with "it's time for Pep to go." Are you okay? How am I supposed to take you seriously when you say mad shit like this? Matt, that's because most people are idiots. Hopefully the pattern is emerging right now. This is it. I call people idiots because they say idiotic things, Matt. Again, if your little baby brain can't fucking handle that, then you can leave my streams and never come back. If you want to pattern up and try to use your noggin, then you're more than welcome to stay. But I do not suffer fools gladly, and I will not be babying you or holding your hand. And if that means you don't like me, then it means you don't like me. But I will not apologise for anything. I will not apologise for not holding baby's hands. You know, I'm not Gary Glitter. Anyway. Mars, we are shit. I tell you what, I'm really enjoying all these chances we've been creating in the past few minutes. It must be said, I'm really enjoying it. Should have Jackie G on. I don't know what he'd do, to be honest. I think he's also not fully fit anyway, so you get me. Oh, do you get me? Auntie, if you're talking about me there, I will be timing you out right now. Matt, idiots upset me. Can't lie to you. This is why I don't have any friends who are idiots. AM, if you can't take me seriously, then you can leave, mate. You can leave. I don't care. Yeah, I'm triggered by idiots. That's never been a secret. Absolutely. Sub me on, says Jack Fairs. It depends. Who did they get? Did we establish? It could be Atletico. We established, yeah. That'd be a nice match. Oh, Bellingham, Rodrigo, tame shot. Well done, Edison. Easy mode. Easy peasy, lemon peasy. Yeah. I was looking at the stats for the wrong game then. I was so confused. I was like, what? Ryan, good question. I don't know the answer. The attack scored 0, therefore it doesn't matter what the defense does. What? No, Sean, because there's a little thing called game state, isn't there? What are we doing here, guys? If you've right, okay, I didn't think I would have to explain this. If you can get to the 70th minute and you need a goal, do you think the players and the setup and Pep's mentality in terms of subs is the exact same as it would be if you are 4 goals down? There is no way that I have to actually explain that. I'm not having it. There is no way. I refuse you. Surely not. Surely we've not reached that stage as a society. PSG 7-0, Christ. Bloody Brest. And the team derriere in that league. Clearly. It's the history of City, says James. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Alan, I said before a ball was kicked that I'm very confused with this setup by Pep. And I don't agree with it. I've said maybe 10 plus times that I've not been happy with this. Maybe. I've been blaming Pep non-stop. I do it all the time. Yeah, Sean. Use your fucking nuts, lad. We're at the Bernabeu against Real Madrid when we're already a goal down. In what world are we scoring 2 goals in the first half? You don't do that. You're not going to do that as City in the Champions League. You have to keep it tight until at least the first half and then see what happens. Yeah? And then maybe you can have a think about bringing on some players to maybe change the game, yeah? What are we doing here, guys? We've now actually got to the point where people are saying the starting point should be score 2 goals in the first half at the Bernabeu against Real Madrid. In a City side which is missing Erling Haaland, by the way. That is definitely the starting point that we should be going to. What is going on here? What is happening? We have been awful, Oliver, I agree. I do declare, and I do agree. 7 different scorers. Christ, who scored? Who scored? Barcola. I like Barcola a lot. Nuno Mensch. Wow, 3 subs scored. Christ. We might lose. You don't say, Connor. You don't say. You don't say. Is that not a foul? Yeah, we've been robbed. That should be a penalty. No cap. Right, okay, AM. Is Pep Guardiola in front of me right now? There's nothing I can say to Pep right now, is there? So there's no point of me directing that rage. Is that a foul? Give us a penalty, ref, I reckon. Give us a pen. The comeback is on! Oh, wait. It's a free kick. Oh. Christ. Satyam, chill out. Marmouche! Oh, God. Even Marmouche's free kicks have stopped working. Oh, dear. Yeah, it wasn't given as a pen. I thought it was going to be. But it wasn't. Oh, dear. Yeah, it probably was a penalty, but again, who cares? Who cares? Actually, Daniel. Da, 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 da. Hello, Musty. How you doing, mate? Oh, I'm blinded by the light. Oh my God. Rough night indeed, Andy. Yeah, AM. I'll say it again. I think Pep got it wrong tonight in terms of setup. Foden was not bad. Grade 3, it was probably average, I'd say. Nearly every single player was worse than him. In fact, I would say every single player was worse. I'm beating LB on the anger scale. But this is the thing, I'm not even annoyed. I'm not even annoyed at the game, because it's like, the game's whatever. I'm annoyed at, like, stupid, brain-dead comments like this. He literally won us the league last season, Anthony. How long have you been supporting City for? Are you even a fan? Did you even watch any of our games last season? Do you have a functioning cerebral fucking cortex? Clearly not. Christ. That's a foul. It's another free kick. Hooray. Ah. Let's see. I didn't really get why both Gundu and Bernardo started. You only need one of them to start. If you're going to start any of them, one of them. I know, right? Jack is mad. Just stupid. It's the same way that I'll like defend Lewis. I don't know why there's this weird hate by some weird morons in this fan base who just don't like our youth players for whatever reason. Oh my God, it's a goal! Is it Nico? Hooray! Off the crossbar, what a fluke. We take those. Oh my God. Guys, we got a consolation. We got the flukiest goal in the history of the world. We take those. Boom. We scored a goal. Now, if only we didn't concede 6. Mad. I'm glad it's Nico as well. He's my boy. Nah, Nico's on. He's chilling. He's chilling. Yeah, big up Nico, man. Well done, Nico. Nico 10 out of 10 man of the match. Oh, don't go to VAR, you little knobhead. Come on, give us the goal. Take pity on us. To be fair, they have taken pity. They've only done 2 minutes of added time. If this game mattered, they'd have done like 5 or 6 because there have been a fair few stoppages. I thought this semi-automated bullshit was supposed to be quicker. Oh, we'll give it to Nico. He looks upset. Yeah, first goal wins. Yeah, this is golden goal. Ah! What do you think of Kasanov? I like him. I mean, today's proven to me that he should not be playing at right back, as I suspected, but I think he's done an all right job. Oh, come on, just give it to us, please. The goal stands. The comeback is on. Guys, we just need to score another 3 goals. If only our attack would step up. For God's sake, man. God damn it, Foden. God damn it, Savio. God damn it, Marmouche. Why couldn't you just bloody step up today and score 6 goals? For God's sake. We didn't lose the second half. Yeah, exactly. 1-0. First goal wins. Golden goal. That's victory to us. No cap, no cap. No cap, no cap. I don't think Asaf can be man of the match given the error for the second goal, to be honest with you. I wouldn't give anyone man of the match. Yeah, it didn't really go too well, Musty. It was fine in moments, but there were too many bad moments as well. Again, like which is inevitable. It was going to happen. A shame. Makes it less embarrassing. Yeah, it's only by 2 goals now. Well, sorry, no. It's actually by 3.
It's only 6-3. It's only 6-3. How shit must you be? It's only 6-3.
Oh, yeah, last goal wins. Yeah. Right, guys. There we go. 3-1 on the night. And 6-3 on aggregate. 6-3 on aggregate, ladies and gentlemen. If you concede 6 goals, you are not going to go through. Like, that is just a thing. Has a team, I'd love that. That's a wonderful, like, pub quiz thing. Has a team ever conceded 6 goals and not got knocked out in the knockouts? Let me know. I've no idea if anyone would have that information to hand. Let me know. I doubt it. But yeah, if you concede 3 goals at home, especially when you're leading 2-1, by the way, and then you're conceding 3 goals away, then you have no shot. You have no chance. There is nothing you can do. Yeah. There's Pep clapping. Barca. Oh, that's a good point, Ryan. Yeah, how many did they concede against PSG? Was it 4, though? Was it 4 in Paris and then 1 at home? That would have been 5, wouldn't it? Maybe. Something like that. My streams are getting annoying. Apologies, Shaf. Stop responding to all the knobheads and talk about what you're best at: tactical understanding and problem solving. But if the chat is full of knobheads, I've got to sort of address them, haven't I? Is that not a thing? I feel like it'd be rude to... I mean, maybe it's rude to insult them, but, you know. I still think Marmouche, our player of the match, did most of the attacking work. It's much of a muchness, isn't it? It's much of a muchness. They conceded 5, yeah.
If only our attackers stepped up, FFS.
Roma vs Barca, that's... Oh, yeah. Was that when Roma rose from their ruins or whatever? Where Bayern faced Sporting, Bayern won the first leg 5 to continue their dominance. No, but who's conceded 6 and still got through? Who's conceded 6 and got through? Let me know. Yeah, good point, Jack. I don't have to. Maybe I should do it less. But it's hard. It's hard to ignore idiots sometimes, especially when there's so many of them. What are your thoughts on Nico defensively? Pretty shite to me, but better than Lewis, says Mo. I think he was hung out to dry today. You know, to be honest with you. I think that Gundogan's not really offering him enough support. Didn't really offer him enough support today. I don't really get that decision. TBH. I feel like I wouldn't have wanted Kova to start, but I feel like if you're going to start one of Kova or Gundo in that midfield, should be Kova, shouldn't it? Should probably be that. Alas, that wasn't the case. Maybe they are, Shaft. Maybe they are. But that's the thing. They aren't rage baiting, Shaft, because they genuinely believe it. They genuinely believe it. You get me? So I will call them out, and I'll call them idiots.
If I see Gundogan Bernardo or Kovacic start a match of this beautiful game in Humongous 2026, I will end it all.
Just the 6 goals conceded on aggregate, then. Nice. Nico is frustrated with the others, says Oliver. Who's City's man of the match? I don't think that we deserve man of the match. See, the thing is, I actually thought Diaz played quite well, but he was at fault for the first goal. So it's hard for me to justify saying that, you know, he should he's City's best player. It's hard. Like I thought Kusanov played all right, but again, he did a silly for the second goal. It wasn't ideal. I don't know, man. I don't know. PSV, Juve, go into extra time if you're interested. I'm not, to be honest. Yeah, I think we're getting a bit. We're getting a bit too far the other way here. I thought he was fine. I thought he was good in the context of his position, but I can't forget the second goal when he got like megged or whatever. McAtee. Bench was man of the match, yeah. Not really, Sean. It's not really his shtick. That's not really his dig. That's not really his deal, to be honest with you. Not really. Haaland goes to the entire game. Hey, at least, you know, Haaland and De Bruyne got a rest, I guess. Hooray! Yeah, this needs to happen, doesn't it? Like, we've got really young, fantastic legs who we shouldn't be turning on. With Gvardiol, Foden, Haaland, Savio, even Marmouche. There are some older players who need to... Now it's Kusanov, Mo. There are some older players who need to do better. You get me? Jack, in order to help me, because apparently me calling people idiots is apparently upsetting some people, can you just like start, I don't know, like timing idiots out? If you think that, you know, there's like a comment and I'm gonna like want to address it and say they're an idiot, and it's something like really inflammatory or incendiary, can you just like time it out so I don't even have to react to it, so people don't get upset? Thank you. I'll let you decide. Don't ban, just time out so I don't have to like annoy people by consistently calling out idiots. That's your like that. You can be on idiot watch if you'd like. If you like, you don't have to. That'd be nice. Like the one that Answer just put there, for example. That would be a perfect example. That would be a perfect example of it. Do we need to let go of Gundo, Bernardo, De Bruyne, and Kov all next season? No. Yeah, Sarthak, if you want to do it as well, mate, yeah. Yeah, and of course, yeah, sorry, Spartacus, yeah, you can do it as well, yeah. Yeah. Just because I can't be bothered anymore, you get me? And again, apparently it's affecting the streams. So, if you know, what's the term? I will let you, take that assessment. Indeed. Yeah, of course you can, Spartacus. Yeah, but just going back to, like, you know, how many players should leave. I think Kovacic should stay. He's still a good squad option to have, for sure. For sure. You don't need to sell him. If you had him alongside a Rodri, he's still got a very good job. He can still do a very good job. So I wouldn't get rid of Kova. It is time to move on Gundogan. Of course it is. For me, it's time to move on Bernardo as well. I think that, you know, that's probably a thing. You know what, Jack? That's absolutely fine, because I don't want half the stream to be me trying to explain stuff and then people don't care because they just keep being idiots. So as I say, well, Zubair, that's a moronic thing to say, and he's a moron if he said that. Andy says, can we beat Liverpool? No, to be honest with you. The Youngs need to leave, says Drew. Yes. Yes, indeed. That's obvious, though, isn't it? We know that. Yeah, Wirtz is definitely going to prevent us from conceding 6 goals, guys. Totally agree. Who would I blame for the first goal? Diaz and Ederson, probably, fact checker. Like, Diaz just, I mean, he makes a mess of it, falls over. I understand that Ederson's positioning is like he's expecting Diaz to win it, but I don't think that he should be in no man's land like that. You get me? My team versus Liverpool. Similar to what we did against Newcastle, I guess. Sell Haaland, he did nothing tonight. Would personally be okay with De Bruyne staying 1 more year, says Cold Life Uzi. Depends on the wages situation, because he can't be staying here to, you know, chill out on 400 grand or whatever he is. You get me? So that's the only potential concern. Wirtz McAtee centre-back pairing, who says no? Yeah, indeed. Once again, conceded 6 goals. And people are still coming out with attackers. Still coming out with attacking players. It's insane. Zubair, you're such a troll. Peter Vlogs, you are one of those morons. Jack, you just time him out. I'm bored of him. You're just one of those idiots, aren't you? Can't be bothered with you. Was Haaland out due to his knee? I think so, Sean, yes. Why didn't Haaland play? Because he got injured against, what's it? Newcastle, Drapes, sadly. Got injured against Newcastle. I'd pay to know Pep's thoughts in 3 hours when he's sitting alone in his favourite chair. Yes, Furkan, that's why we conceded 6 goals. Well done, Petal. Okay, yeah, that's Fave just done it. That's fine. Yeah, again, Vahab, that's bollocks. Is it time for a new keeper, says MCFC? Maybe. Maybe. No point keeping Kevin on the bench if he's just going to hog wages. That's the thing, Oliver. He'd have to take a wage cut. He'd have to take a wage cut. That would be the thing. That would be the thing. Noah's or Spartacus. We don't have Stones, who would you play in midfield? Nico and Kova, probably. That's probably the most solid midfield pairing now. Kova didn't start, so he's a bit rested. Nico has to start, of course he has. Again, we'll have no idea where this is coming from. I'll repeat, we conceded 6 goals, and he was actually one of our better players today. Don't really know what people think they're watching. There's a weird agenda, and it's boring. Not really, Huang. Again, it's a systemic thing, and again, we've conceded 6 goals. Why is that the first name to come out of your mouth? Please use the brain. Please use the brain. Idiots will get timed out by my moderators who are now acting like a dictatorship. If you don't like it, leave. Mateus, I expected the loss, but I'm sad John is... Yeah, that's the thing as well. That's the thing. Was Foden good? He was better than everyone else, for me. How was Nico? Couple of misplaced passes, but not really supported. Speaking on Foden, yeah, one of our better players tonight. Again, it's not saying much, but hey, we'll bring out the Lenin. You think I care? I don't. I don't. Kazoo, I'll do it. I'm getting tired. I'm getting sick and tired. Vlad, Andy, it'll happen, mate. It'll happen. It's just getting boring. It's getting really boring. Yeah. If you don't want any accountability, this is not the channel for you. If you want rational conversation, it'll be a thing. Because he wasn't bad today, Savio. Because he wasn't bad, that's why. He was fine today. He was absolutely fine today. Didn't really do anything particularly wrong. Was the only player who was actually trying to shoot and score and dribble at the attack, apart from Savio. And I'll repeat, Conceded 6 goals. Conceded 6 goals. What we doing, guys? What we doing? We are not a reactive channel. It's a hashtag war on reactivism. Hashtag war on reactivism. Who was borderline good tonight? Foden, Kasanov, Diaz, despite the error for the goal. Savio sometimes. There weren't many, but the you know, I guess Nico because he got a goal. Oh gosh. In it, Jack. Yeah. Because he didn't do bad, Savio. You know, I didn't think I'd have to say it again, but there we go. 4 goals out of 6 were preventable, says Johan. All the goals were preventable, to be honest, mate. All the goals were preventable. Was Marmoush smelly? Wasn't really smelly, but he didn't really do much. But he's not playing a position that was his. He's not playing a position that was his. So I don't. It's hard to even say anything there. Do you get me? Yeah, Ibby, you're one of those morons, aren't you? Why Pep doesn't play Holland? Because he was injured, Veritas. Sadly, he was injured. Yeah, it's just boring, Metallic. And again, it's not the game to do it in. It's not the game to do it in when it's got nothing to do with us conceding 6 goals, and when he also played very well in that first leg as well. And guys, it's a fucking team game as well. Even if he was absolutely shit, and even if we didn't concede 6 goals, we did, by the way. You know, didn't think I'd have to repeat that. Yeah, intelligent comment. Genuinely intelligent comment. That's not even me being sarcastic. Genuinely intelligent comment. It's a team game. Oh my god. And yeah, ultimately, I'm having to go at Pep most importantly of all. Most importantly of all. Like, what are we doing here? Why is Kusanov playing like as an auxiliary right wing back in possession? Why is Savio sometimes playing as a striker? Why are both Gundogan and Bernardo on the pitch? Don't really understand it. Not really getting why that was the play, to be honest with you. PSV, wow. PSV beating a side that we couldn't bloody beat. Pep messed up the lineup. I will agree with that. I don't really understand what his thought process was. I think I said it before a ball was kicked. The side was not set up to win. This side was in theory set up to the side was in theory set up to not concede a goal, you know, at half time, going into, you know, 45 minutes. We were losing 2-0. The game was over 5 minutes in. The game was over 5 minutes in. You know? It's incredibly annoying. 90% on Pep, says Lizzie. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe that is a thing. The setup would have been perfect if the game at the Etihad ended in the 80th minute. Oh, gosh. Things I'm mad about this match. 1, why both Gundo and Bernard? 2, why Foden in the wing? 1, Savio through middle. 3, why Kusanov right back? Can't expect anything on the ball from him. Stupid mistakes. Yeah. I can't lie, guys, yeah. I said before a ball was kicked, I'm concerned with this lineup. I don't know what Pep's doing. I was willing to reserve judgment because I said the same thing again in the first leg, and I think Pep got it right. It clearly worked, and I think he coached a win. Sorry, he coached a draw, maybe, but individuals let him down ultimately. But the second leg, I can't. There's no world in which I can even begin to explain that. I can't. The starting point is always not this has happened. It is why has this happened? Why has this happened? And I don't know the answer to that. I don't know why you would do this. Because he's not done it for a laugh. He's done it because he thinks it's the correct thing to do. He didn't do it for vibes. He did it because it's the good. He thinks it's the good. If he thought it was the right thing to do. Why would playing Kusanov in that position benefit the side? Why would just throwing Nico to the wolves do that? Why would playing Savio so centrally, when clearly what needed to happen was we needed to have our 1v1 threat taken on Mendy and taken on Valverde? At least one of them. Why wasn't that the play? Why was everything so slow as well? There was an opportunity here to play some really interesting, tight-knit football. When you've got players like Marmoush, Savio, Foden, even Gundogan, Bernardo Silva. You could have had some really tight, intricate football. You know, for example, started on the left and then switch it over to Savio to take on Mendy 1v1. Who knows what happens there? Maybe win a foul in the box. Maybe he puts a decent ball across for Marmoush to attack. Very, very weird. Very weird by Pep. And again, yeah, Lucas says the midfield's too old and slow. That is... Sam. And again, like, what was really good against Newcastle, and I've tweeted it, and I thought that, you know, Pep talked about how the Newcastle game went really well and how he was happy with it. So why has he just gone against that? It was so good because we had the physical intensity to... And Newcastle, I know that Newcastle didn't play particularly well, but we still outdid them physically. And it's like, what's going on? What's going on? Why have we just resorted to abandoning that facet? Why have we gone to abandoning that? We could have even doubled down on it. I know we got injured within 5 minutes, but we could have doubled down on it by having a midfield of Nico and Stones, for example. Perplexing. Perplexing. Very confusing. Yeah, well, they're idiots, aren't they? They are idiots. And that's the sad thing once again. For some reason, there are too many weak-minded sheep in the City fan base who can't think for themselves, or rather worryingly, they're trying to think for themselves but are failing, and they just adopt whatever is being spewed on Twitter. In case you guys hadn't noticed, this even happened last season, that guy has got the highest standards in the history of football, as it turns out, and everyone hates him for one reason or another. He is despised. And he has the highest standards I've ever seen from a footballer, to be honest with you. So, sadly, people are viewing that and adopting it as their own opinion, which is a shame. It is a shame. Would have taken penalties, says Matty. Marmoush, definitely. Foden... Well, Foden came off, but if he stayed on, if he went to penalties, then Foden would have done. Don't know if Savio's good at penalties. I feel like Kusanov is good at penalties. I feel like he would take a good penalty. And I reckon Nico's would take a good one in a shootout. Gundogan. Kevin's not greater than, but he's... Yeah, Edison for sure. Yoshko. Bring on Nunes. To be honest, bring on Nunes. And yeah. Yeah, great point, Sebastian. Great point. Oh... Good lord. Good lord. Yeah, just the 6 goals, guys. Just the 6 goals today. You get me. By the way, guys, we still got, like, despite me calling half the chat in, you know, idiots, you know, it's a big up to you for sticking with me and taking those insults. We've got, like, you know, 250 people watching. Let's at least get the likes up, guys. There won't be a post-mortem tonight. Maybe I will do one tomorrow morning. Maybe we can have a chat about it. I feel like I want to watch the game again, though. Because I feel like I wasn't properly able to absorb the last sort of, like, 15 minutes or so, just because I was, like, arguing with so many idiots. So I might need to watch it again. I don't know how Nunes or McAtee can't get a game midfield over Gundo, who can run, says Lizzie. Or even Kova. I know Kova's not great at it, but I'd rather have Kova and Nico as a midfield duo. I'd rather that happen, you know? Do you think he'll turn around? We might win a cup again someday. Hector, definitely. Yeah, I'd love to know what the average positions were. I'd love to know the average positions. It did seem very odd. It was definitely different in the second half as well. Couldn't quite figure it out. Very weird. Even out of possession. Why is Bernardo playing at left midfield? Very confusing. Very odd. All over the pitch. All over the pitch. If Stones and Akanji were not injured, do you think we'd have a chance against Liverpool? Oh yeah, good point, Musty. They do have average positions, yeah. But that's not really going to help me because it changed in the second half. So unless they can delineate between first and second half, that's not really going to help me, sadly. I don't think they can quite do that, can they? Let me have a look. Yeah, I don't think that's quite right. Yeah, I think the first half, second half's confusing it a bit. Oh, gosh. Sick of the play the ball wide and slow the play down, pass back. It's outdated and boring. We need a change of tactics, says S. You just need to get your wide player out wide. Our XG against was 3.5. Are you joking? It says here on what's that from, Pops? Because FootMob's saying it's only 1. Let me know what's that, because I think FootMob use Opta. Let me know what this is. I'd be interested in this. Savio looked like Artenia. He was very central, very odd, very odd. We seem to like really pack the middle, which I'm fine with, but then it really meant that, like, nominally, technically, our quite often our widest player was Kusanov, and he was like chilling on the halfway line a lot of the time. So it's like, what's going on? What's happening? Carter, Kusanov did well in the context. Of course he did. Now, this game hasn't convinced me that he should play at right back. I still think that he's not a right back, and I don't think he should be playing at right back. I don't think he should have played at right back today. But he did do decently. He did as well as he could have possibly hoped to do. You know, considering that he's not a right back, being asked to play at right back for the first time in his career against fucking Vinicius, Mbappe, Bellingham, etc. So, fairs. Yeah, Doku didn't even come on, did he? Doku didn't even come on. What an L. Pat in the middle couldn't even play in the middle. Exactly, Lucas. That's very confusing to me. And if you do that, again, that's fine to do it, but then you need an outlet. You need an outlet somewhere else. Anthony, we don't say grab the game by the scruff of the neck in this chat because those are the rantings of the reactivists. Yes? Do you think we need to sign a right back? 100%, Sam. Okay, Yared. I don't know what's happening here. Big up to you, Spartacus. Enjoy your bus. Doku doesn't exist. Well, yeah. He came on... well, I guess the issue... If it was like, you know, you need a goal... I reckon Doku would have come on. But the sort of time around like the, you know, what, 60th to 70th minute, when you think about making changes, the game was done. We conceded 3 goals. So it was over by that point. Again, if you are still in the game in around the 70th minute, whether it's 1-1, whether it's 0-0, you can make changes. you can potentially do something. Yeah? You can potentially bring on a Doku to break the block and beat his fullback and actually maybe create something. You can, bring on Kevin De Bruyne, who's an obvious passing threat and is also a good long threat from distance as well. Like, he obviously scored the Bernabeu in the treble-winning year from outside the box, didn't he? That's the issue. That is the issue. Don't have that, sadly. Exactly, Bengal. If we had Wirtz on the pitch today, we would not have conceded those 6 goals. We wouldn't have conceded them, and it would have been a lovely time had by all. Feyenoord, we're 3-0 up, 3-all. PSG, 2-0 up, lost 5-2, was it in the end? Sporting, 1-0 up, lost 5-1. Was it maybe 4-1, 5-1? Real Madrid, first leg, 2-1 up. Lose 3-2. Any other examples? I don't know if there are others. Oh, Brighton, 1-0 up, 2-1 down. Everton, 1-0 up, 1-all. So many. Arsenal, 1-0 up, 2-all. So, Man United, 1-0 up, 2-1. How many times does it have to happen before people realise the issues at this club this season? I blame Pickford, TFS. Exactly. That's the point, CITD 44. Brentford. Oh, wait. No, we beat Brentford, though, didn't we? Yeah. No, we beat Brentford. I'm being stupid. Oh, no, you're right. Away from home. I put that out of my brain. That was the... Oh, yeah. I'd actually forgotten about that one. You're so right. We were 2-0 up. Yeah, I mentioned Brighton, yeah. So we were 2-0 up. And that was when our worst player actually scored 2 goals as well. That was when he did take the game by the scruff of the neck. Whatever the fuck that means. Meaningless sentence. 2-all. This was without Walker. And this was without Lewis. Surely it doesn't have to happen again. When we lose 4-0 against Liverpool, I swear to fucking God. And if Haaland starts and I see people having to go at Haaland, because Naveen, sadly, most people are idiots. That's why. Too many examples, Dave. Far too many examples. Yeah, sadly, most people are idiots, and most people on Twitter are idiots. It's a double-pronged thing, I'm afraid. Again, it's because he's the player who has the highest standards in world football from his own fans, obviously from rival fans, because it makes sense for rival fans to hate him. But for some reason, online City fans also despise him, as it turns out. Very odd. Very odd. Almost as if he hasn't been great for us since, 2019? Daniel, yeah, that's the one. Indeed, gent. What a night. Don't worry, though, guys, because I had fish and chips tonight. Yeah, I had fish and chips, so I don't have to stress eat. And I'm going to go build my Lego. On your form this season, do you think... No, definitely not, Rob. No shot. Yeah, exactly. I say fans in the broadest of terms, because they aren't fans, are they? They're just people who want to cry and moan and want to win things. They don't actually support the club. They support winning, clearly. Very good point, Sam. Hey, I loved the Lego streams. I had loads of fun with those. When I built my TIE Fighter and we watched a football game. I enjoyed that. Yaro, I don't have an answer for you, mate. I tried to think of why he'd do that. But I couldn't think of a solution. What Lego set am I currently working on? It's my Ultimate Collector's Edition for the Yeah, that was a terrible shot, to be fair, Bengal. And I said, that is shit. We all said at the time, that is shit. That was probably the only bad action he did in the entire game. I won't lie to you. He won fouls for us. There was that time where he tested Courtois decently. He dribbled through the defence and played it to Savio. He was tidy in possession. It was fine. Yeah, yeah, and even then, Bengal, like, you've got Mbappe. Why has he been given so much space? Watching Lego building is more interesting. Yes, it's my Ultimate Collector's Edition Millennium Falcon, the original one. I got it years ago when I was much younger. Spurs 4-0 at home. Where was the attack that day? But again, Anthony, we conceded 4. Like, what was the score at half-time? Was it something embarrassing like 2-0? And it was 3-0 relatively early on. That's another game that proves my point. The attack aren't going to score 5 goals, are they? Some games, you won't score a goal. Or maybe some games, it's 0-0, it's the 80th minute, and the mindset isn't, we're 4-0 down, what's the point of even trying here, because we're 4-0 down. Whereas if it's 0-0, you can obviously go for it, you can make subs that make the difference. I can't believe De Bruyne wasn't given any minutes. I don't know, mate, because you're 3-0 down in the 60th minute, so who cares? You get me? You're 3-0 down, so I don't know if there's any point, really. I think if you were going to bring Kevin on, you do probably do it at half-time in fairness, but... Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. If you go 2 or 3 goals down in the manner we did against Spurs, it's demoralising to the attackers. Yeah, and we had that conversation earlier as well. Like, does anyone really think that the... Hello, Damo. Does anyone really think that the game state... Does anyone really think that the mindset and the game state of an attack who know that if they've only got 1 goal to score versus a side who has got 5 goals to score... Sorry. I've just thankfully I have an ally in the football YouTube space. Big up Staffy. He's just texted me now saying I didn't watch the game today, but I saw City lost 3-1. And then he's put, can you explain to me why Foden didn't make it 4-3? So big up Staffy, man. Go subscribe to Staffy if you haven't already done so. He's very I would describe him as a very intelligent person. That's so funny, man. That was what's it? That was I didn't even like engage him with that. He just came out with that shit to me. I'll do a post-mortem tomorrow morning, Zubair, I think. I'm gonna chill out, go build some Lego, let all the petals, because I'm actually quite calm with the result. I actually don't really care, fundamentally. I was basically done with it. I need to calm down from a sort of fool's perspective. But I'm hoping that maybe the fools can also calm down. Maybe we can actually have a more rational conversation tomorrow. But yeah, great question, isn't it? Oh, gosh. It's very odd. It's very odd. But there we go. There we go, guys. Anything else we want to say? Or shall we wrap it up here? Boys and girls, do we have anything else to say? LB's got a panel show called Worst Performance of the Season. Where's Newcastle post-mortem? Why didn't I do one? I think I was still busy with doing Valentine. It was a Valentine's weekend, Musty, so I'm afraid there wasn't one, I'm afraid. That's my bad. I could redirect to LB. Couldn't I, the boy? I could redirect to the boy. The boy... That could be a thing. I am a fraud, absolutely. Definitely, Rob. Quan, you should know my thoughts on that by now. How do we go from the best performance to the worst? Because well, I mean, the setup is just totally wrong. You get me? You get me? Very odd. Go slap up a kid on Rocket League. Amazing. Do not give in to the reactivists, guys. Do not give in. We are not going to fall for that. If other City channels are doing it, do not do it. If you want to go support your boy, be honest, guys. This is a fucking sick design. Let's be real. I spent ages thinking about this design. I'm going to get one for myself because it's sick. if you are against reactivism, and if you would like to, you know, be recognized as someone who uses their brain, click the link in the video description for the Knob Shop, the Nobbins merch. There's some other good stuff in there as well, like pep posters, for example. But that is a very good one, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to get it for myself, because I'm a shameless rat. Yeah, do not give in to reactivism. LB's not a reactivist. Get one with stones that says war on working. What? Oh, gosh. Okay, guys. No, I'm going to redirect to LB, and if there is any reactivism going on, you guys are going to nip it in the bud, yeah? You're going to repeat. In fact, I want everyone to, like, you know, put it, like, you know, put a couple of, don't spam him, but put a couple of messages. Something like, why didn't we score 7 goals? Maybe. Yeah. Hashtag should have scored 7 goals. How about that? Because we conceded 6 on aggregate, didn't we? So hashtag should have scored 7 goals, maybe something like that, or some variation therein. Shall I put it in the chat so you guys can just copy and paste it? Should have scored 7 goals. There we go. Should have scored 7 goals, guys. Pop that in. You feel free to copy it and paste it if you'd like. Don't spam. Don't spam him, but maybe put in a couple. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 per person, something like that. Guys, have a lovely rest of your evening. Do not give in. Do not give in to idiots. Do not give in to hate. Do not give in to irrational thinking, ever. Yeah? We are better than that. It might not be a sexy thing, and it might not get as many, you know, viewers or whatever, but we will never turn into that on this channel, okay? We're never going to be like, you know, a Mark Goldbridge or whatever, where he just, like, says mental stuff for the sake of saying it. We will never turn into that on this channel, and I don't want this audience to turn into that either. Fight the good fight. We should have scored 7 on a reel. Fight the good war against reactivism. And I will, depending on how I'm feeling, I'll probably do a post-mortem tomorrow morning. Maybe we can talk about it a little bit more. Until then, have a lovely rest of your evening. I'm going to go build my Lego Star Wars. And I'll see you all probably tomorrow morning. Like the video on your way out. Hashtag we should have scored 7. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for that. Bye.